It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Brooklyn Cafe studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat at the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, or a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in free 888-994-4995 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe.
On a coincidental Tuesday.
On the coincidental. I just want to introduce everybody to my co-host, the wonderful Compass Head. Because I go, no, she looks up. I look south, she looks down.
Yes, if you
People weren't writing nice things to me.
If you tune into our 9 o'clock drive time show this morning, Freddie was talking about the traffic, and he went north, and I went up. South, my head went down. By the time we got to west, I realized I was moving my head in the directions of a map, and hence my name, Compass Head.
Compass Head. And she likes it.
To you too.
And she likes it.
Because it's true. Normally you make things up, but that one happened to be true.
What do you mean normally I make things up? I don't make nothing up. I may exaggerate the truth, but I don't make nothing up.
And that too.
Happy
Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
What a Tuesday. What a day.
We have been doing production now since 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock this morning.
And then we had Sandra came in to do a show. We have Fuego on the air as well. We are fortunate today to have in studio the cast of characters of 2020 Vision and a cast of character from Fuego.
There you have it. We're bringing the network to us today.
We are doing a United Network showpiece today. So everybody's going to contribute to the conversation. I have no idea what the hell we're going to talk about.
The United Network, because it has been a full network. We did our 9 a.m. drive time today with Chatterbox, and we have Pamela Polani on. We're talking about, of course, always about pets. Chatterbox has an incredible event on April 11th at Porsche of North Broward, West Broward, South Broward.
Steve was watching the show. Steve-O, come on down. We need to talk.
We need to talk about a coincidental thing.
Coincidental.
You make us laugh all the time, and we tried to do a new morning open. Not quite as effective as when Steve-O does it. So come on down. Pause for Porsche. Pause and Porsche.
Pause and Porsche.
Pause and Porsche.
What's the matter? You can't pronounce your P's? What kind of Puerto Rican are you?
That's on April 11th. It is Porsche in West Broward, and the amazing designer he was on, and flowers and feathers and sequins. So he's going to be doing that. And Pam was on talking about her event for the Brain Bowl next year. And just a lot of fun going on. Teddy and Slick have been here with us again since 8 o'clock this morning. They are amazing.
Teddy was losing clothes. I think she was overheated. That was funny.
Teddy came in like this morning by the 10 o'clock show because we changed the sets, changed the lighting, and then we had an artist show. We did Sandra United Latinas at 10 o'clock. And at 10:30 we did an artist show with Mary Marabito and Amy Rashevsky. And then 11 o'clock was Fuego. And now 12 o'clock, here we are, 2020 on the cafe.
That's right. So we substituted the 2020 show to here because I wanted to keep the clock going. And then we got some other elements and things that we're doing today at 2:30.
Yes, we have a new show coming out with Ken Lehrman. It is called Florida Love, I believe. So we're going to find out the true name. That's going to be starting on Fridays, this Friday actually.
3:30?
3:30 to 4:30. No, 3 to 4.
3 to 4. What's it called? Florida Love?
Florida Love, and you can find that on their Facebook page. There's so much going on in the world that's not so loving and
Florida
a little
Love.
bit more panic. So our Friday is now going to kick off from 3 to 4 with Florida Love, and then 4:30 to 5:30 will be our Momentum Mindset show that we've had on for a year. And then 6 o'clock is the verdict. To 7 o'clock, then you've got the sex guy. So most people leave early on Friday and take a half day. Not us. We're here until 8 o'clock.
You know, there used to be a show that I used to watch or produce, I don't remember, and there was always this sound bite. Like with him, if you ever heard the word Florida Love, and you called in, you won something.
If you ever hear the word coincidental, give us a call.
If you hear the word coincidental.
Steve-O, we miss you, we love you.
We
We hope
give you
your
back
wife
your
is
coffee.
doing well. So, what else you got going on today?
I got nothing going on. We're gonna do the elements to get that going. Tomorrow I gotta go because we're doing a gig on the 16th, Monday. We're
Broward
doing the
Sheriff's Office, right?
the Broward Sheriff's Office. The 11 guys running for that position, and they're gonna do a town hall meeting, and we got to cover it.
It'll be really interesting to see, you know, the Parkland shooting's gonna have to be a huge part of that conversation.
And listen, I don't want to talk about the politics on it. It's gonna be hot and heavy.
Yeah.
There are a lot of cops there, and I'm gonna need big police presence to
Hector.
protect me.
Hector, you gonna be there?
When?
Monday.
Monday.
Where?
What is it? You didn't hear what we just said?
No, I'm just saying so you repeat it for the listeners.
Oh.
It is in Sunrise. You should get the address, as a matter of fact.
I told you, it's at the Art Civic Center.
It's at a town hall in Lauderhill is where
Art
it is.
Civic Center, and I will give you the address tomorrow when I go see it.
We'll post that out as
Number
well.
disappeared. Number's gone on this.
That's one.
That would be one. It would be underneath
It's
the mic
under the
flag.
mic flag.
Shouldn't be one.
Yeah. Then maybe it's four.
Then just line them all up. Eventually
One,
we'll
two,
hit
three,
it.
four.
You know, 1 and
It's
2
got
equals
it.
3 plus 1 is 4.
Slick has got it. Slick
He
has
knows.
got
You
it.
give me an opening, baby.
No, Sandra was here today, and we were talking about what we love to do, right? We talked about this yesterday in your purpose. And sometimes I can't get out of my own way on the weekend, which most people love to relax on the weekend. They hang out, they enjoy, they come in all rejuvenated on Monday. For me, the weekends, I would much prefer to be here. I know I need sleep and rest. We all need to regroup. I prefer to be here creating with this group of crew and kids and cast of characters than home relaxing. I got a sick brain, I know, but I love what we do.
Well, let's find out what their sick brain is like.
It's kind of crazy, right?
Let's bring them to the
But
forefront.
she said she understands.
Who's she?
Sandra.
Sandra says she understands to
She
everybody.
said to her that makes sense because
Everybody.
sometimes when you're growing a business, she said she's very happy Saturday night on the computer. And her partner, not always so much, doesn't want her to be doing it. So I get it.
Well, because she is striving for perfection. It's like when we talk about 2020 vision, it was an idea that we put together
A long time ago.
a long time ago, and now it has its urgency. You got Lost and Found is back.
I'm glad Evelyn is back.
You got you guys on the set. You got IT on the set. You know, we haven't come up with you yet.
We got Daniel, we've got Jordan, and we've
Yeah,
got
Jordan.
Evelyn joining us
J
on the
Train, I
set.
think we said.
Are you guys all on spring break?
Yes.
Great.
My spring break just ended.
I'm glad
You're
you're back.
lucky.
What? Just started.
You're lucky because
Mine
what's
was-
happening is all the spring breakers are still coming to Florida. Did
Are
you
they?
see this?
No.
Oh my God! Did you see what's going on?
Really? What's going on?
They're leaving a mess. Fort Lauderdale looks like a sewage dump.
Needs to know the truth, excuse me.
Don't ever do that and raise your butt, because you do that, people are gonna think something else. I don't know what the hell you're doing, but anyway, moving on. What was that?
I had to put my tissue.
Okay, then why don't you get rid of it? Okay, there was the spray. Gotta get the spray. Gotta take a commercial and go wash our hands. But anyway, all the spring breakers are on the beach, and they're a mess. It's a mess down there.
Why?
Thank you for turning it on.
Well, it's because they're partying in Fort Lauderdale. But they're so inconsiderate leaving
The
like
garbage.
trash and litter all over the beaches.
Because they're from up north, they don't care.
Yeah.
Do you know what a spring breaker does in Florida?
There was a time back in the
It's whatever
day
they want. It
Anything
kinda
they
feels
want.
like whatever they want.
Yeah,
that they banned spring break actually in Florida for a while.
it's been banned.
It was a long time ago. The button and all these things that were on Fort Lauderdale Beach back when I was growing up, all the wet t-shirt contests, they stopped because of the same situation.
There was a wet T-shirt concert. There was a wet
Concert
T-shirt.
Contest.
There was a wet T-shirt contest. I missed that.
Well, not late-
Apparently,
well, not
yeah, that's all you
recently.
heard.
You seen it? You guys seen it?
On video or recently?
I feel
Both.
like that's back in the like 80s
That's
and
what, it is
90s.
back in the 80s.
The 90s,
100%.
early
Oh, so
2000s.
Dawn remembers those.
Yeah.
Tell us, Dawn. Tell us
Yeah.
why you know these things.
Yes, I grew up back in the 80s.
How many did you enter?
None.
You're so full of,
None.
so full of donkey
There were
dust.
none of them were official. I can tell you that 100%. But it's spring break and Fort Lauderdale had closed down and everyone was moving into Daytona. And then Daytona got a little upset that all the spring breakers were there and driving on the beach. So nice to see
They
you,
went
Gina.
to, they went to Panama City.
Okay.
That's where they went because I knew somebody there, and they shut that town down. It was so bad
Wow.
that they shut it down. Now, if you ever go, there's a club in Panama City that was the biggest club for spring breakers. Thousands of spring breakers went there.
Yeah.
And I went just to see this thing. My God, I escaped there with my life. It was horrible. There were people doing all sorts of stuff in there.
What do you guys do on spring break?
I'm probably working.
I was gonna say
and
you're working and
catching
you're
up.
here.
Yeah, and catching up on like school.
Where are you working at?
I work for an architect, so I'm like personal assistant right now for his architect.
Is he
company.
busy?
Yeah, but I work like 3 times a week, and then
And you go to school the rest?
yes, and here as well.
Are you going to be an
I'm
architect?
putting in my no. But what's funny is when I was young, I wanted to do interior designing and all that. So it's funny how life you end up doing something of in that field.
There's a word for that. What's it called? Cylindrical? What is that?
Circular?
No, not circular. Huh?
Cyclical?
Thank you.
Ah, I know, he's in your brain too. It's a scary place in there, isn't it?
IT on the set, baby. I'm going to take big plans for this kid. Huh?
His mini fridge is full of all the worst stuff.
Say that again. I
The
hear
fridge
it.
is filled with all the worst stuff.
Is that
the one-
figurative?
What? It's his brain.
Yeah, I know.
It
Your
seems to be a mini.
fridge.
It seems to be a mini fridge, and it only seems to be filled with
Oh,
cheap
you know
vodka,
what would
with
be
cheap
really
vodka,
funny?
with cheap
Hector.
vodka, and
Cheap
you.
vodka.
Big
Hector,
brain.
I got an idea.
What?
You know how we have
Just leave 'em all
animations
open.
and little emojis
Leave 'em
of
all
who we are? If you make
Right.
Freddie, if we have a little door that opens here, that's like a mini fridge. And then we can have the shelves of what's on Freddie's mini fridge in his brain.
Nah, no.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah, sure.
No, it wouldn't.
That would be hilarious,
I think
I think we
Compass
should do
Head.
it.
right?
AKA
Isn't that funny? Can you see it?
I think Compass Head would be hilarious.
that as well.
It'll be you with you go like this, and instead of becoming Supergirl, you become a giant compass, and you go and you lead us into the right direction.
You know, that goes with my leadership skills of being an Uber driver.
Did you know that Dawn was an Uber driver? Did you guys know this?
If my head is
They
moving
fi-
this way in directions, it tells you
They
clearly I
fired
get
her.
lost.
They fired her.
Because east is not always to the right.
No, she
Which
thinks
is
that.
so wrong when they teach you that. You know when they teach you in school, they put the map, you get the map of the United States,
Mm-hmm.
and there's north, south, east, west. That's not always the case.
If
You
you're
could be
heading
going in another
south,
direction.
east is not to the right.
Exactly.
I was
Hence it
standing
gets a little confusing in my head.
when we were looking for space. I was standing in front of a building with the realtor. And she
Jen.
drove right by me, and Jen, and she drove by me, not once, not twice, 3 times. I threw myself on Federal. I lay down on the ground and says, I hope I don't die. And she finally realized, well, I better make
That
a
happened.
right ticket.
When I was first finding this building, I drove past it too.
Did
I'm
you?
I'm horrible with directions. If I didn't have a GPS, I don't know where.
But
I
you
would
got
be.
here with a GPS, you still didn't make it.
Yeah,
I
What do
see.
you-
Sorry.
What do you do on spring break, Jordan?
I worked and I had to do a lot of schoolwork.
Everyone's catching up over spring break.
Don't
No
you
one's
guys go to
resting.
school and
We
do the
have
work?
responsibilities to do.
Really?
Yeah, there's not enough time in class to do everything we need to do.
And Daniel's new to our set, new to our family and our
Your
community.
craziness.
Yep.
We put
Welcome.
fun in
10 a.m.
dysfunctional, Daniel, by the way. That's what we're known for.
Okay.
And he's an IT guy. You did a lot of work in IT, in the IT business, right?
Yeah, I've done some work. Yeah.
He's a man of many words.
He reminds me of your son.
He does. I was just
Right?
thinking that. He's
and
a
I'm
mini
glad you
Geo.
didn't say to me which son because it's clearly
Mini Geo.
right.
All these tech guys are like that. They're all built that way.
Geo created this platform, but yes, you remind me very much of Geo as well.
Yeah.
Now, you guys aren't in school anymore. I know you're done. And Slick, you're still in school?
No.
You're done too. You're the Home Depot man. And Hector, you're done with school,
Unfortunately.
unfortunately. And DJ, I don't think your school that you went to is even around anymore.
Yes, come on, man.
It's still around?
Oh yeah, the one I recently went
The
to.
broadcasting
Yeah, the
school?
one in South America.
Oh, you're in school too? You just
No, I
finished
finished.
the
It. Yeah, I
broadcasting.
finished. It. I graduated in October last year.
You finished that?
Yep,
Is that
graduated.
the School of Broadcasting? The
Yeah, the
Connecticut School
Miami
of
Media School. Yeah, broadcasting. Yeah,
I know him.
yeah. So
I know the
you know
guy.
the people there. You know,
Do you know
so-
what I saw in one of my readings
Yeah.
of yesterday about the coronavirus? That South America does not have the coronavirus because of the heat and humidity. So I'm thinking in my compass head,
This is,
We're
you know
pretty
something. I
close.
agree with you.
we're
What-
pretty close.
Well,
they
what
are
about
saying
the-
that as soon as the summer comes,
Yep.
the coronavirus is going
That
to be
is
gone.
exactly what I was reading, the heat and the humidity.
So you think this is an iceberg virus?
They're saying the virus cannot live in the heat.
I don't
moisture.
I
You
don't
don't
But
really
it's
get
in
colds-
Florida.
You don't normally get colds in the summer, do you?
No. You don't, because now there's a company in Canada that was treating brain tumors, cancer, by heating up the body in a controlled state. And it worked. But they are afraid that they don't know what's going to happen in 10 years, so they put the study now, I think it's in the second year. By the time 10 years rolls around, all those people that could have used it are going to die.
DJ, you saw the same thing? The same article was in the New York Post.
That
as
is
a matter
exactly
of
what I
fact.
saw.
You saw that the heat keeps
Mhm.
it away?
The
But
heat
it's
was
hot in
keeping it away.
Florida.
Yeah, we don't have that many cases in Florida either.
There are some from in Brazil, but they brought it from China, the ones in Brazil. In Colombia, there is only one case, and that's because this person was working for a cruise line.
And those are the cases in Broward County, 3 of the 4, Port Everglades.
You know, that's
From the
really,
cruise line.
that's an interesting fact, that if the heat will dissipate the virus, then we should turn on all the heaters in the world.
That's how fevers work.
Heat?
Fevers.
A fever.
What do you mean that's how it works?
When you have a fever, it's your body heating up to kill the viruses because most viruses can't live in temperatures over
Maybe we
like
should all learn hot
102
yoga.
degrees.
Go in a hot box.
So
Yeah.
let me get this right. If I have a sauna in my house, did I ever tell you this?
No?
I got a sauna. So if I go in my sauna and heat it up, then my virus intake should die?
Or you're gonna
I
like
mean-
sweat out whatever.
Yeah,
toxins
it's not
you have.
100%, but it heats up your
Alright,
body
yeah,
enough.
the sweat
That's why you eat
it-
really hot chili when you're sick too, because it heats
$100
up
an
your internal
hour.
temperature.
I will open up my
But
sauna.
then you know what you have to do? You're going to have to clear it before the next person goes
Yeah,
in because
clean it.
you got to clean it, bleach it like a wet mop.
Yeah, so I just,
Spray it down with bleach.
Spray it down with bleach. We
With
were talking
bleach.
about that with the mop, but that is exactly what I was reading. So, which is quite interesting
I
if you
love
think
this.
about the hot weather in Florida. It kind of gives you some hope, right?
yeah. What I don't understand, I don't get it. People like Gen G and stuff, and they say, listen, nothing's going to happen, and they go off on a ship. A ship has germs on it on a good day. They're always trying to clean it, you know. One bad germ on a ship, they got nowhere else to go. It ain't going to attack the fish.
You know, my brain thinks in animation, so here I am thinking of a little germ. You know, like the Mucinex guy
Mm-hmm.
jumping around the railings. So one of the posts I saw, mom is out cleaning and disinfecting everything. There's a kid licking the railing.
When you're on a cruise, when you're on a cruise, they make you every time you walk anywhere, they just like throw hand sanitizer
Yes.
all over you.
But that's only part of the problem because
Yeah.
you can't inhale hand sanitizer.
But the hand sanitizer is not gonna like clean the virus or like
No.
it's not it's anti.
It's not antiviral. And I'm going to tell you something about the mask.
It's
Did
just
you
for
see the
bacteria.
mask that wraps around your face so that thing gets through? The mask that you have that has openings up here and around is useless.
You're touching your face.
No, I'm going to top.
Please.
Okay, Dawn, where's my...
Or
That's
you
what's
glad?
fine.
You know what? Evelyn told me that they are actually thinking of making FAU for a couple of weeks online.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, right now a lot of schools, I think some part of the country, I think in New York they canceled schools and they're doing online classes. I know back in Europe, when I went to school in Prague, my friend, her classes got canceled for this month and they're doing everything online. So we'll see what's gonna happen with FAU, but it's in the workings.
You got
I
an
guess.
email about that?
Yeah, I got an email saying they are gonna suspend classes for 2 to 4 weeks, but they're gonna be online. No one on campus can go on campus.
Now, I'm going to give you some tips that have helped me feel better. First, you know those vitamin C packs you put in the water?
Emergency? Yeah, those are awesome.
One in the morning and one at night. That's the first thing. Feels pretty good. Probiotics from Floor Star. The best. You take this? Are you taking notes? You're not even, I'm going to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. The health nut is not very healthy. Not very healthy. That's all I got to say.
Like
As-
kombucha. Have you had kombucha?
Yes.
Oh my God, we had kombucha here. The bottom of my face.
And,
I couldn't talk.
I love kombucha.
I work in a grocery store, and everyone is buying everything in bulk.
What grocery store you work?
Publix. Yeah,
I
everyone.
work at a grocery store.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
We've got a Home Depot man and we
Yeah.
got a Publix man.
And you didn't
Yeah.
bring us toilet paper? What's the matter with you?
It's sold out.
No kidding, Einstein.
I
You
just
had
want
to
you
do
to
it.
know, CVS is not sold out.
Don't
Yes,
say
my
that.
bathroom smells lovely with lavender
No,
toilet paper.
but-
Can't use it, but it's smelling really great in the packaging.
This is why you go down to Spanish Harlem. Is there a Spanish Harlem in Florida?
You know what
Yes,
I
there
heard?
is. Down Miami. Huh?
Miami, maybe?
Hillsborough. Calle Ocho shut down.
That's what Teddy
They
told
shut
me.
it down. Calle Ocho shut down.
Oh
But-
yeah, Ultra is canceled.
But you go down to where Calle Ocho is, and you get anything you want. You go to any, in Little Havana, you get anything you want. You want toilet paper? Guy has it in the back seat of his car.
Toilet.
Whatever you want.
So let me hear more about your health
Huh?
health regimen, Freddie.
Well, I didn't say it was new. It's recycled. And it comes, it's about this big because it's been used, slightly used. They keep rolling it.
Tell me about your health
wash it.
regimen.
Then, okay, so you got the C, vitamin C, and you got the probiotic thing, right? Then you got to go to your CBD store
Your CBD store.
and take some CBD. I'm going to tell you, when I don't do this, I sort of feel it. And the cream for the aches and pains. This is a cracked elbow that is doing really, really well.
Yes.
It's kind of strange. So you got to go to your CBD store.
Not mine, but yours.
I'm going Sunday. I'm going to go see.
Yes, he said come on over anytime.
And so it's called your CBD store.
Whose?
Yours.
Yours.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yours. Not mine, yours.
Isn't it theirs?
Theirs, mine, and yours. Yours, mine, and ours is your CBD store.
Don't get her started, please.
Telling you this one understands my brain.
CBD.
Thomas said.
And then you got to take vitamin D
Yes.
for David.
D3, yes.
D3. You got to take your vitamin D, and you have to have a multiple vitamin for everyday usage.
Multivitamin.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
Do you take it? Do you take vitamins every day?
I take probiotics and multivitamins and apple cider vinegar.
I tried that. I don't like the man.
There's gummies for it.
I don't like that. I
There's
cough it
gummies
up.
for
it's
apple
not
cider
good.
vinegar?
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to say the
Wow.
same thing.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it
they
tastes
have it.
really
They make
terrible, but the
anything
gummies
out
taste
of
pretty good.
anything.
Now, do you guys take vitamins?
Yes.
You
I try
take-
to consume my vitamins as much as
You
I can.
consume them.
Yeah,
You mean
like-
eat them?
Yeah, like.
Well, you're supposed to. What are you gonna
vegetables.
grow them? You gotta eat them.
A supplement pill, she means, versus she eats them through vegetables.
No.
I just feel like with vitamins, it's always made in a lab, so they give you like a portion of the vitamin, but on top of it, there's like other chemicals with it. Like you don't know. What
Okay, let me ask you a question, honey.
It's mostly
Your
sugar.
your nail polish. You wear nail polish?
Yeah,
You wear lipstick?
sometimes.
You wear eye stuff?
Yeah.
You wash your hair with shampoo? All of it is made in a lab. But you're taking it and you're using it. Take the vitamin. Just take the vitamin.
There's a difference though.
Apparently, like,
It's going inside my.
I don't know
body.
the science of it.
hard minerals supposedly are hard to absorb, like, multiple and large quantities, which a lot of multivitamins have.
Right.
So there is
Well, you
some
just urinate it out. It
uselessness.
just goes in the urine.
Yeah.
That's okay. Sometimes a little bit is better than none of it.
A little dabble, do ya?
Yeah, so it's
That's
better
fair.
you take it, especially if
bad.
your immune system is compromised. You ever get a cold, you go drinking. You guys hang out a lot, don't you? Except for Hector, don't you guys hang out a lot? Yeah. You work at night, hanging out on your
You
computer.
need to strengthen your immune system. You're 100% right.
You don't sleep enough. You sleep enough? I can tell you don't sleep enough. You look like you're walking, sleeping now.
What? No, I'm always like this, even at work.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You don't sleep enough.
Vitamin C, vitamin D,
And some
Vitamin,
probiotic,
probiotic.
rest.
You should get at least 8 hours.
Too. Exercising.
You can exercise. Run
You
to the
sweat your
bathroom and back.
toxins. No, exercising is good for your immune system.
Now, I have another one. The colon, where you go to the bathroom, you know, that big stuff over here, needs to be cleansed. Let me tell you
How
why.
old are you?
57.
You're
me tell-
approaching that over the senior
I ain't over
citizen
nothing.
mark.
I ain't-
Reminds
I-
me of my grandparents
I
with
ain't-
all the spinning vitamins on their
I'm
lazy
gonna tell you
Susan on the
something.
table.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you.
with the one with the
I'm gonna
Monday
give
through
you-
Sunday.
I'm
You
gonna
have
give-
a Monday through Sunday laid out. You're
Yeah.
like approaching, yeah.
You gotta be
thinking
over
you're like getting-
55.
He's
to-
over 55. yeah.
55 to get the senior menu at IHOP.
I'm going to tell you something.
Do you have them lined up in a Monday through Sunday pillbox?
Yes.
You do not.
Yeah, I do.
No.
I do. Monday through Sunday.
Do you really?
I do.
Oh, please take a picture and send it because.
I'll take it here on the set.
Oh.
Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something.
Just
This,
staying
they're
organized.
making fun of something, but I've seen the ugly of not paying attention to this. I've seen the ugly side, because when you're 57, you get to live the ugly side of this. Now, you guys are all young and indestructible and the whole nine, but when you become my age, because you didn't listen to this little tale I'm telling you, you're going to resent it.
Do you leave them out on the kitchen table or the counter, or are they in a cabinet?
They are on a swivel.
They are.
Yes, and I take them and I put the whole week's supply, and I put them on the kitchen table, and I know where they are. And,
Just ask them.
first of all, she's the reason I'm doing it.
Mine are in the
Because,
cabinet.
Because when I knew you 4.5 years ago, I didn't do any of that. I was like them. I didn't take vitamins. I was eating donuts on top of donuts. I was a diabetic and didn't care. I was eating pizza and the whole 9 yards. And my gut was bigger than this table. Look at those pictures.
You know, you're 100% right, though.
So you want to make fun? Not when you're laying there and they're going to tell you you ain't going home.
You're right.
Right? And we just talked about this.
100%.
You know what it is when they tell you you ain't going home? Game over? It's ugly. So be a little smart. Wash your hands. Don't get into the thick of it because getting out sometimes is a little tricky. Take a vitamin. It ain't going to hurt you. It's going to help you. Take your vitamin C. Try to get your hours sleep. Your computer keys. See what she's doing?
She's cleaning hers with our Airbiotics. And those of you who have not been here for a while, this is our probiotic mat through Airbiotics. And there is, I can't say a chemical, but a probiotic.
Where's your
that goes
facial
in here.
one?
It's on the actual, we've had 3 sets so far today. It's on another set. I'll go grab it at commercial break. And it cleans everything around you. It cleans the surfaces. It protects the surfaces for up to 72 hours. We have the hand sanitizers as well, the facial ones, personal. Just put it in front of your face for 30 seconds twice a day, and it cleans your respiratory system. It protects you with the probiotics that you're ingesting for your stomach, which you're right. This is for your respiratory system. So
This-
there's a lot of
Can
good
I
in the
do
smoke.
that after?
Yeah.
No,
Now
let's
you-
go to commercial break.
No,
and
hold
I'll
on,
go grab
hold on,
it.
not yet, because I want to go get that. But you
How
cleaning your
much?
colon is important simply because all of the bacteria in your body is stored in your colon. So you know 1 and 1 equals 2, right? If you're storing bacteria, which turns into phlegm and pus and all that disgusting stuff, and it's in your body, where's it going to go? It's going to be distributed in your body. All of a sudden, you're going to have issues. You're going to have problems. You're going to have all sorts of stuff. And you're going to get sick. So cleanse.
Yeah.
How much is that?
Sometimes
When you come back, we're going to talk about that.
How much
Stay
is it?
tuned. Our phone lines are open. 888. There goes your lunch. 994-4995. Stay tuned. Oh my goodness. We'll be right back. If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have a platform you deserve to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 55312. That's CAFE to 55312. Or call us at 866-224-5422. Your voice can make a difference.
Does your business Moby Pop? A new way to grow your business. Using a simple keyword, drive customers right to you with just a click. Customers will receive your personalized digital business card within seconds with all your contact information in one place, including a gallery of photos, videos, and clear call to action that drives sales. Promote your products and services, or share a hot new listing with custom event pages and RSVP form, boosting qualified leads. Special offers and promotions are directly sent to your potential customers' phones with text campaigns, increasing foot traffic and creating a loyal following. Let MobiPop drive your marketing campaign. Focus on your business. Let MobiPop focus on growing it.
Are you here to be good? Or are you here to be great? Outstanding? Hi, my name is Anne Shoshana Dector, and I am an author, motivational speaker, and leadership educator. I share with individuals and businesses the proven tools necessary so that you can make friends with challenges and use them as opportunities to grow from good to better, so you can have it all. Unified, supportive, and creative corporate communities, financial abundance, and a clear mission-driven purpose. Contact me at goodtobetter2020@gmail.com. Grow from good to better in 2020. Work with me individually or ask me to speak at your next event. goodtobetter2020@gmail.com.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Audio mixer.
Audio
She's
mixer.
on point.
I didn't think she could do that from
So
there.
what's Thursday? Anyone know what Thursday is, guys?
My payday. I get paid on Thursday.
One gets paid, one's going to Meisner, and one thinks the St. Patrick's Day. We're good. We're 3 for 3. The
St.
Meisner
Patrick's
event,
Day is the
ding, ding, ding.
17th.
It is. Yes, it is.
Not the 12th.
Correct. What is the 12th? We're going to be at Meisner. Evelyn, you coming? Who's coming? You guys coming?
Meisner Park,
How
we're going
long
to be
is the
doing
event for? From
It
what?
starts at 12 from 10 o'clock all the way to 9 o'clock at night.
Oh wow.
It's a long event because it's a business to business. We're doing our 12
It
to
actually
2.
starts at 4:30.
Yeah, they want us to do
till
the 12 to
7.
2.
It starts at 4:30 to 7 is a business to business, and then 7:30 is, I can't even say who because now I know why you think it's the Who.
It's a Rolling Stones doing.
It's the Rolling Stones. And do you know what band it is, Freddie?
U.S. something or another.
Let's look. The U.S. God bless you. U.S. Stones Tribute Band. Payback is all I can tell you. Yeah. Good thing you're taking
And the one that takes the most vitamins.
Good thing you're taking a steam room tonight.
No,
my
you know
friend.
what it's amazing?
Why?
Because of
Gotta
the
keep
stupid
that
thing you're
colon
putting
clean.
on all over the place.
Really?
Mm.
I don't know about that one. I'm sitting quite quietly.
I had bacteria and it killed it.
Now it's on the table.
U.S. Stones Tribute Band concert Thursday, March 12th, 4:30 to 7. And you guys are
She said it
working
hers.
with us on so much of our marketing. What do you think for growing a business? All these people are going to be here growing their businesses. That's the idea of 250 businesses. What are some things they should be looking to do? Ev?
They're looking to do well networking of obviously. You know, expanding, showing their business and what they do. I don't know what else.
Jordan?
They should try to she said it already, but show what they do and explain why what they're doing is important.
How do they
to
show
their,
it, Jordan?
They demonstrate what they do for their company by
I mean, it depends
Yeah.
on what they do
Yeah.
and what their business is. So if it's like a product business, you know, they want to bring their products, give someone a little bit free samples, give them information of what they're about.
Like Costco when they give out the free.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, fun
and the
fact.
way to promote.
I heard they're not doing that right now. Mia told us, I think.
I
Yeah,
know,
they're
I
not
went
doing
there
that.
today.
Yeah, because Corona.
They're not doing that at Publix either.
They're doing Costco, Publix?
No, for samples right now.
No free sample. Yeah.
No, they don't do it anymore. They didn't do it this
Done that.
Saturday.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Love
It's
I used to
sad.
go there to have
Yeah.
lunch.
That's called
Yeah.
Target 57, isn't it?
And
With,
No,
with
it's-
the vitamins lined up and free samples?
Yeah. Well, you don't do it?
Oh.
You don't do
I don't
that?
want people touching my food.
they could
You go to the restaurant, who do you think is making it? The dwarf?
Yeah, that's
I-
a whole other thing also.
I know a lot of these businesses, they like to give out like freebies like pens and
Mhm.
pencils and stickers, so it just advertises their business even
Yeah.
more than when they would not be giving out anything.
Promo
Yeah.
stuff.
You want to give someone, you want to give them something so they can be remembered. You know? Like a sticker, even a sticker. One day you can just like put it in the back of your drawer or something.
Yeah,
or
but does
wherever
that
you
really
use it.
work, or do you just throw it away when you go home?
Can I say something
No,
not to do?
What?
Jeff Greenberg from Promo Stuff for You said this on his podcast, and I realized, I was like, wow, I hate when people do this. You're behind a booth and you just sit there on your phone and you just have your booth set up and you're expecting people to walk up to you and be like, hi, excuse me, what do you do? I hate that. Please don't do that.
What's your 30-second pitch?
Wait a minute, which part do you hate?
When you're trying to promote yourself and
And
your
you don't
booth is all set up.
participate.
Yeah, but you're just sitting there on your phone.
Gotta be inviting.
You know what?
Show that you have passion.
You know what I kind of don't like? They can't be too pushy either. Because if they're too pushy, I'm not going to want to buy your stuff. Because you're just trying to get my money. You're not trying to get a customer.
All right, so what's your 30-second pitch on what you do? So you're not too pushy,
I think you
but you're
can-
not too laid back. What's the perfect Goldilocks pitch?
I think you just see a person, you spark a conversation with them. I think it's starting a conversation and then lure them into like what your business is about. Like if I was selling a product, I'd be like, hi, like, how are you? How's your day? Like, you know, if I like something about their outfit, I'll compliment them and then be like, oh, have you heard about us? This is what we do.
So you're going to backdoor it, is what you
Yeah.
Well, if you were there representing us, what would you say? When someone says, what's the Brooklyn Cafe?
She has no idea.
Anyone?
First I had to look and see if they're between the age of 40 and 70. Then I had to say, hey, do you find yourself bored at lunchtime?
Oh, okay.
Hey, give you something to know. What if they were under the age of 40?
Yeah, I guess it was something else.
Well, what, don't you guys have a show?
Yeah, we do.
Promote 2020.
So
Yeah,
what
we
if you
do.
promote 2020? Or what if they were bilingual?
But
We
the
could
question
promote-
you asked, promote the cafe.
They probably
you
go
say
send something else
promote the
anyway.
network.
Correct.
Okay, so you're promoting the network. Big difference. And
You said the cafe.
You're
That's right.
absolutely
No,
right.
you're
I
right.
said the cafe.
You're right.
You are
Sorry.
correct.
there you go. Be more specific next time.
You would tell
All
them
right,
about
Teddy.
our show.
I always give this pitch whenever we do networking stuff is like, oh, what is the show? Like, oh, we're a multimedia networking platform where we have shows ranging from Spanish, English, morning shows, noon shows, shows for our millennial, Gen Z, Gen X, all the way up to baby boomers. We have a range from health to fitness to wellness to, I forgot what the other one I say. Oh, nutrition
You
and
say
small
all of that?
businesses. Yeah.
They probably look at you like you're crazy.
That's what, whenever you guys send me out to talk to clients.
Nice.
What do you do, DJ? And then DJ also does, he says in Fuego, do you do it in English or Spanish, the first thing, and what do you say?
When we open the Fuego, I open it in Spanish. But if I was to have a conversation with a group, I would say we are the Brooklyn Cafe, and we have a dedicated Fuego show for the Latin community. However, the Brooklyn Cafe, like everything else, is entertaining. It's about being there for you in a very communicated service. I don't like to say service, but we are communicating to you all the things that you need to know today, from elections to census to the coronaviruses, but also for your health. I mean, when I hear you talking about your health, Freddie, because I've been there where you are, believe it or not. In 4 years, I lost 65 pounds because the doctor told me either you chip up or you are done.
Or you ship
So-
out.
Or chip out, correct. So you have to pay attention to these things. And the things that you and don't bring to people is to be conscious and to be informed about, yeah, you can select, you just say something, you can listen to him or forget about it. You are just communicated things about what you perhaps need to consider. And this is what I told my children too. They are all so young. You need to take care of things today. And show after show, you mentioned those things yesterday. You said you have to take care of it today. So the Brooklyn Cafe is there for you at any age. So we can serve, but also to give you information with entertainment
And
about
inspire.
today's thing.
And inspire
Multi-generational
others.
platform.
You know, I never sell the cafe until now, because now you got these beautiful cards you just made up. Because I never had a beautiful card to hand out.
Evelyn designed those.
This is beautiful. I always sold the network and the stuff that, and then I say I produce the Brooklyn Cafe. And Becky and Boca does really, really well. Sarah Spurge has been around for 10 years. That's
you
my
don't sell
longest
the
one.
cafe? You
I
don't-
know.
Really?
I never have. I sell production. My concept, and this is something that Gio and I have talked about for years, is that the cafe is unexplainable. If I sat there and listened to what Teddy's talking about, and we did this today, all the different things that we do, I'm gonna bore somebody, or they're gonna call me BS.
No, then they're gonna say to you, how can I be on the cafe and share their vision?
They're gonna say that to you. They're not gonna say that to me. That's the other thing here. It's a whole lot easier for women to talk about the cafe
Why?
because you're looked at differently.
But you're the co-host of this with
It doesn't
me.
matter.
Maybe it's the way you present it.
I tried everything under the sun.
I don't think so.
Listen, IT was sitting with me today. We went over the Roku thing, and I showed him the number of families in the homes. Did I not?
How many, Daniel,
Yeah.
do we have families on Roku?
I think it was for the last month, it was right around 80K.
Yeah.
80,000 families. So that means
Yeah.
they've downloaded our app, downloaded our shows.
But it was twice as much. I just haven't been able to keep the shows up, and that was because I did it Sunday. But then I looked at his reaction, and he went, wow. He said, wow, and this is an IT guy. So I said, wow, that's a pretty good reaction. So I have never, and the other thing, I feel kind of stupid.
Why?
Because I think it's an ego thing that people think I have. I don't even like the cameras. I don't like being in front of the cameras.
But yet the cameras love you.
What is the demographic for this show?
What the hell's demographic?
Our
mean?
demographic is 60% women to men, and we're probably ages of 40 up.
For
Okay.
which show? For the cafe?
Yeah.
Yeah, about
Interesting.
38 to 38 up.
But you also have 2020 Vision as part of our network, and I know
Yes.
Mia was talking about bringing in your age group, 20s to 30s, to spotlight their business. And you know what? That's a platform where they may want to invest and put commercials on 2020. Gives you all a chance to grow that platform under the network of what we do and bring them forward and have the conversation with their demographic instead of us. And we can always cross-promote everything.
Well, the thing I like to talk to you guys also is that you guys are involved in the next generation of business. Because if you look at the Super Bowl, that's the Super Bowl of commercials. You ever notice everybody wants to see the commercials? Forget about the game. Who the hell cares about the game? It's about the commercials, right?
And halftime.
And halftime, which is the most unique way of producing product, of showing product, is some of the things that you're touching upon. So, do you have any new concept? I know Hector does animation better than anybody. Animation stuff, Hector does all of it, which I think has always
The
been cool.
refrigerator in Freddie's head, the mini fridge. I love that.
Do you guys have any concept, a new strategy that hasn't been used before? Any ideas?
Possibly, but it may be illegal.
Well, then maybe it's not such a good idea.
Well,
What
you
do you
gotta
mean
keep
by-
it legal.
What?
George, you piqued his interest.
Yeah.
Well, if you're really interested, it may involve T-shirt cans and a whole lot of paper, and positioning in certain places where nobody might expect seeing those T-shirt cannons.
We do
T-shirt
t-shirt cannons
cannons.
on Thursday. Boom. Ted, you're a good marksman, right?
Yeah, let's go.
I know.
You
she
have
did.
a you have
but
an
the thing,
arrow,
yeah, but
right?
in order for
Bow
this
and
to
arrow?
work,
So,
the people have to not know
We're coming.
we're coming. It has to be completely at random and completely hidden.
Can you imagine shooting t-shirts out to the event on Thursday night?
You got to be careful with that.
Well, I don't have any.
Well,
so
that's why I
we're
said
not
it might
doing
possibly be illegal because if you hit the wrong person,
No, you got to be careful because in the Met game last year, somebody got sued because the cannon went off. They looked at it and the cannon didn't go off, and they hit the button hard, and it went off, hit the little kid in the face.
Oh.
So you have to aim it upwards and out. But you could do it. You just have to know what the hell you're doing.
Be kind of fun.
Can we rent a T-shirt cannon?
no, but you can make some with some PVC pipe and hairspray.
No,
How
we're
do you
not
know
doing that. That sounds all
Or you can
illegal.
just throw them into the audience.
Or we can throw them. Maybe that won't be so bad.
But that's good. Who has a good
Oh,
picture?
but that lacks
Save?
firepower. Oh, but that lacks all the firepower.
I'm
I'm
anyway.
gonna
Pretty
go
good,
like this. You ever seen the Tupelo bullet? Can we rent a cannon then?
I can look into it.
so,
I think we
I
should.
can
rent a
so what you
cannon.
want is random segments, pretty much, just that come out of nowhere, and they have to come up with it on the spot.
No, I just saying like shoot random stuff at people.
You can also do
Oh.
man on the street things and questions,
That's been done.
but not about.
But not random shootings.
Random
Shootings
we
of
just got
t-shirts.
shootings
Yeah,
of
I-
T-shirts. Be clear. You're gonna have the
Yeah,
couch in
don't say that. Yeah.
But man on the street, that's been done. Women on the street, that's
Wow,
been done.
now you know why I
Baby
said it was
Pampers
kind of
on the street's
illegal.
been done.
Fact checking. It's all been done, but it's all the delivery. What's old is new again.
I want something different.
Okay, what would you like?
You know how they put you in a glass booth and you got to pick the dollar that has the golden key for the new car, and it's never in there. Guarantee it's never in there.
Well, that's because it hits the floor. It's a golden key attached to a dollar.
That's true. It doesn't stick to your body because it's on the floor.
Wow.
Oh, baby.
You'd probably be really good at magic tricks, too. And puzzles.
There's a magician that wanted to be on the show.
Yes,
I sent
actually, we
you.
have
Did you
to
call
call.
him?
I did not. I forgot. Yes, Gary Goodman. I've known him for years.
You know him for years, and I asked you for a magician
He
for
doesn't
my
know
son.
me, but I know of him. He's been a magician since my kids. Do you know him?
No.
He lives in the neighborhood.
Anybody heard of
near
what's his
me.
name?
I didn't live in South Florida, so I
Very
don't
good.
think I would know.
Does he do the
Yes.
cauldron thing?
Yeah.
He might.
He makes a rabbit disappear, turns it into a turtle.
Yeah.
We should actually call him. There's a lot of people people want to call and do
I have a
on the
turtle.
show as well. It's all about the delivery of what it is. But I only tease you just to spread the message. You've come a very long way, and all
I
of
don't want to
your
talk about it
supplements
no
and
more.
everything have
I
been
don't want to talk about it no
spectacular.
more. You just spray your hair. Spray your hands on the air so people know you're spraying your hair.
There we have it. Let's take a quick commercial break. Give us a call. 888-994-4995. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
The way you live your life says a lot about you. The way you choose to commemorate your lifetime can say even more. It's a single event that speaks volumes. So how do you celebrate a life? Dignity Memorial providers believe that your memorial service should be as unique as you are, reflecting your personality and your passions. It should be a perfectly tailored send-off, a fitting tribute for family and friends to celebrate the person they love. We're professionals at catering to your every need, right down to the catering. In fact, no detail is too small. So when it comes time for a fitting tribute, we'll see that your final wishes are beautifully fulfilled. It's what Dignity Memorial providers are known for. And why you should rely on us to see that your life is well celebrated. The celebration of a lifetime begins here.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
But
And we're back.
And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe Show. We were looking up T-shirt guns.
Yes, we found them.
Cannons.
Yes, we
for
found
lack of
them.
a better word.
Yes,
You
T-shirt
gonna buy
cannon.
one of those?
Yes, and you got to buy that, and you got to buy the CO2 that goes underneath to shoot it out.
Do we have T-shirts?
I was
And
gonna
then we
say,
have to get
need a
T-shirts.
T-shirt.
we just load them up with our business cards.
No, we're gonna get the T-shirts. Well, I'm gonna get this done.
Technically, it's a scanner gun then.
What's a money
Money
shooter?
shooter. What's a money shooter?
Oh, yeah.
You can get them for like $10 at Party City.
What's a money
You
shooter?
put fake money in it. That's what they do in all the shows. When it's like a little gun, it like flips
It
out
shoots
money.
single bills at a time. You put
Yeah.
like a stack.
Yeah.
You could just put your business cards
Oh,
in
you
it.
seen that?
They're like
Yeah.
10, 20
Yeah.
bucks.
Oh, you put your business card on? I kind of like that. We'll put Dawn like on a fish hook, and we'll throw her across the.
Oh, like Tinkerbell gets to do in the
Yes,
castle?
yes.
One
Or
of
the
my
fly-
bucket
you
lists
can
Or the
is
flying
by
nun.
the way.
You're
Or the
gonna be
flying
about-
nun.
You're gonna be about.
Flying
You're gonna be about 600 feet in the air, and you Tinkerbell across, and you.
I actually always wanted to do Tinkerbell flying to the castle.
You know, your mother's watching.
She knows.
Mom, we're gonna have Dawn do Tinkerbell.
100%. I always was wondering if there was a way that you could rent that opportunity to be Tinkerbell going up to the castle in Disney World or down from the castle. I think it would be so much fun.
You seen in the NFL games the camera that's on the field from one side to the other? That'd be you. Except we're gonna tie like.
And I can be in a costume, I can have my wand, I can have all kinds of glitter, and then I can sprinkle all of my Dawn dust in our business cards.
And when
over
you
all
come
of the
straight
Magic
shooting
Kingdom.
down like Walenda.
No, have faith.
I don't have that faith. I'm not going
have
up
faith
there.
in the belt that's going to have me tied to the string going
Holy
down as I
smokes, look
fly.
at this.
We can do that. We can have the happy printer make us little money with you guys' faces on it as business cards.
That could work.
That can work.
Monopoly money. There's so many great things we could do, Freddie. We could, with
This
that
is so
game,
cool.
that whole idea that you wanted to do,
How far does it shoot out?
Well, we can always go with Plan B.
which is
No.
But you haven't even
It,
heard of it yet.
it probably goes a few feet.
I know with you it's illegal.
if you're laughing, we know it's probably got to reconsider.
You know we're going to
the
Plan B.
If Hector's laughing, you just gotta laugh. So on Thursday, who's ever with us, when people come up and they see you wearing your media pass and they ask you what the Brooklyn Cafe is, everyone needs to have an answer. Or if they ask you what the AMP2 New Dawn Media Network is, there should be a general idea.
Yes, and if you don't want to wear your vest, you better wear your pass. That's all I got to say.
Absolutely.
Can I wear the vest? I love the vest. And I want to put a big bow tie. What are we doing with the giant bow tie? The biggest bow tie in the history of mankind.
We talked about that. You're gonna wear that also?
It's got to be the whole thing of the back here.
You gonna wear that around your neck?
Yeah, if you give me one, I'll wear it.
Okay.
But I want to put, the name of the show on it. Can I do that?
Absolutely.
I kind of like that dollar bill thing. And I don't know, I guess you're going to have to be nice to Hector. He's the one who's going to be holding the rope when you fly across. So if he scratches his nose, you're coming down. Boy, you're going to cut down like
sneezing a lot.
Walenda.
Can you imagine if someone sneezes and they let go? When you're rock climbing, you got to make sure who's ever at the bottom is holding on to that as well. Got lots
So you're going
going
to
on.
trust Hector to hold you up there?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
My bodyguard. Trust him with my life.
Yeah, you'll do it for enough.
No, I got to pay him though. There you have it.
That's what it says, if you pay me. And they go, wait, we're going to renegotiate. While you're up there.
So Daniel, are you joining us on Thursday?
I should be able to for at least some period of time.
All right, you want to take some B-roll, you want to promote Meisner Park.
All
It's
of
a
it.
great event that we're doing with Nostalgic America magazine.
All of it. I want to come out of the box with anything that's different and new. It's a big arena. We're going to be in the front. So anything that you come up with, I want people to have cameras, and then you got to run because people are going to be on their laptops, and you have to sort of turn it around, get the B-roll ready. So it's all about the timing. It's the reason that we've been doing what we're doing in the other networking room, and we start at 10, finish at 10:30. Start at 10:31, finish at 11. There's a timing reason for all of that.
Why do I shake my head in agreement with you?
Because you're the compass head.
So when your hair's too tight, what do? You bob your head.
You know, your mom wants to know why I call you compass head.
Because she thinks east is always to the right also. You wonder where I get these ideas from.
If you're heading south on I-95 and you turn to the right,
East is
you're
still to
going
your
west. No, Dawn. You're going west. Stop it. That's why one day I said, meet me at this place, and you said, wait, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, because you're going west.
I
If
know.
you're facing east, then there's east to your left or to your right?
If you're facing east, it's right in front of you.
Ah, you got it.
I got it.
You need to stop using Apple Maps and start using Waze.
Really, my kids
Or a
told me the
compass.
opposite.
No, Waze is so much better because it's
Yeah, but you
it's
don't. Yeah, but compasses don't run on electricity.
What are some of the trending apps that are out there?
trending for
Apps for
Apps.
whatever everyone's
What's the
downloading.
hottest and
TikTok.
latest?
TikTok is
But
like the
that's
hottest
old.
thing.
Isn't TikTok
No.
younger? I always think TikTok's for kids.
I mean, don't they do
It
this?
is,
They have
but,
a lot of adult community.
And
not like
celebrities
adult.
are doing it now.
What,
but also
TikTok?
very much
Jessica
It's
yes.
the new Vine.
Yeah.
It's the new Vine.
It's the new Vine.
Yeah, because Vine died a
Yeah,
couple
what
of years
And
happened
ago.
to Vine? It died
Instagram
on
is
the Vine?
slowly
Died
dying.
Vine,
Yeah.
yes.
I also feel that Instagram is slowly dying.
Yeah.
It's just too repetitive now.
Instagram's dying. So what's the latest thing? Oh no, I know
TikTok.
Snapchat
TikTok will
is
be
getting.
dead.
TikTok right
Yeah,
now
actually.
because you just it's
TikTok?
funny
Snapchat
like
is
people are
dying.
just posting creative
Yeah.
videos and like making you laugh. It's like
TikTok
such a
is
good
very big right
pastime.
now. There's another one called Byte that was supposed to be a reinvention of Vine. It's the same 6 seconds as Vine. The reason that a lot of these apps are dying is because they got too sponsored because none of the posts are real anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you do in 6 seconds? You can't even get a good rub nose.
Oh, you'd be
How dare you?
surprised.
Some of the most
Give it.
iconic moments of my
Well,
life.
give us the app and you'll find
Get
out.
all those
Some of the most
chickens.
iconic.
All right,
things
tell
I've
us
ever
about
seen.
your
Whoa,
most
wait a minute!
iconic
Iconic
Vine.
6
And I
seconds.
promise you, because I can see in Ev's eyes,
Two
she's gonna
words.
know exactly what it is.
Two
What is
words.
your 6
Two words. Suspense gopher. Or wait, what?
No, that was
It's
before
just-
Vine.
Exactly.
Wait,
and that
what
only
can you
lasted
do-
6
What
seconds.
can you do in 6 seconds?
And that was 6
Oh,
seconds.
so much.
You can do a
What
lot.
did you do in 6
seconds?
seconds?
No, it's not what
longer than
I
it
did in
seems.
6 seconds, but you can watch it
In 6 seconds.
Yeah, it's
Like
I'm
the
gonna send
famous
you
one,
guys
famous
Vines.
one on Vine was some guy like in a field, and he's like, "Look at all these chickens."
Oh no, it was like the little kid.
Yeah.
It's this little girl, and there's all these ducks behind her, and she goes,
Look at all those chickens.
was that also the avocado, like little kid?
An avocado things.
You can do a lot in 6 seconds. It's,
Yeah.
I
Like
think
it's-
it's
It's
like
an eternity.
yeah, it's yeah.
It's short attention spans.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
don't-
depressing.
That's what I'm saying. Like people
That's-
have short
Which is
attention
which
spans.
honestly is incredibly depressing.
I am very depressed.
6
Yeah.
seconds.
I don't think that's it. I think it's just easier to do like a quick punchline than it is to create like a whole hour long.
So a
Video
30-second elevator pitch is now down to 6 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, so what would you do in
Pretty
6
much.
seconds?
You can't do anything in 6 seconds.
Well, apparently this generation can. So
Well,
let's
get hit in the
open it
face
up.
with a muffin.
Yeah,
You hit the face of a muffin.
Get hit in the face with a muffin.
that's
Do
funny.
Do a
that,
joke.
Freddie.
Exactly.
One
And that's
joke.
supposed to. What's the message? I'm an
It's like a
idiot.
play.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm a moron.
The
Young-
Hit me in the
beauty
face with-
of Vine and TikTok is
Yeah.
that it's not a message like because you're on so many social medias that's pushing you to buy things and you're getting sponsored for stuff, and the beauty of it is just some stupid candid video that you have on your phone of your kid or your friend doing something and you're like, that is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Look at this.
6 seconds.
6
Like when they
seconds.
did my eyebrows.
Correct.
Yes.
That would be a great Vine.
That's a great Vine.
Yeah, is them
Pretty
doing
much,
the best.
yeah.
Because it's not promoting anything. It's not trying to say, like,
was
come
me in
buy
pain.
this.
It's also
Exactly.
like
True candid
yeah.
moment of life.
So you
It's
like
also
laughing
you're
at my
watching-
misery.
You're
Pretty
also
much,
watching
yeah.
videos you can relate to.
Are
Like
you
they
sad
make
now?
relatable things.
So if I drop a bowling ball and break my foot in 6 seconds, that's funny.
No,
No.
you don't
No.
have Flintstone.
No.
Yes.
No,
I think
it's
so.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be pretty.
It's because you were getting your
Because
eyebrows
Okay.
done.
Likes it.
pretty
And it-
popular.
People are
And it's
masochistic.
also like the view count. It's like you're gonna watch it maybe 6 or 7 times. You're not just watching one
Yeah.
10-minute long video. It's like 6 seconds. Like, let me watch it again.
It's like the little
Show your
boy
friends.
howling at
Did
the
you
dog.
see how he did that? Huh? Let me watch it again. Really? It's life. That's
It's
funny.
relatable.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Your
funny.
eyebrows.
Are you?
That's funny.
Are you
That's
depressed?
6 seconds.
Are you depressed now, Freddie?
We just got to bite.
Depressed now,
Let me watch it
Freddie?
again.
No, it's you got your eyebrows studded. Most people get their eyebrows studded or waxed at some point, so you can see that, and you're like, it's the same reason.
That thing hurt.
That movie when Steve Carell gets his chest waxed.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you've ever gotten a
That
wax,
was
you're like.
funny.
I saw a
"That's
funny one of
hilarious."
That
some
was
guy
funny.
getting his whole like face waxed and his nose and stuff, and you see his friends like in the back cracking up because this man is in so much pain.
That's funny. I would let her.
So yeah, that's it.
Or like
Wasn't
the
it-
kids do something stupid.
Again, wasn't it? I don't know. I want to say Mel Brooks, but wasn't the old adage about comedy is tragedy is me getting a paper cut, comedy is you falling down a manhole and dying.
What?
And again, you're so dark. You know that? I think 6 seconds. Let's watch it again.
Might have gotten a little.
So dark.
I don't know if it,
Now,
I don't
let
know.
me
If anyone's
ask you-
listening, was that Mel Brooks or was that Groucho Marx?
No,
I
it
don't
was
know
Mel Brooks. Let me ask you. You ever seen that the hot tortilla, the chip challenge? It comes in a bag.
Yeah.
It's nuclear.
Yes.
And the basketball players and football players who were trying to were crying. You ever seen that?
I
Is
haven't
that
seen
funny?
that. That's funny.
Yes, that started on Vine. That's the only thing I remember from Vine.
There
That's
was
the
the
only thing I
hot
remember.
noodle challenge with the ramen. People were eating
Oh yeah.
ghost
The
peppers.
what about the Tide? That was
yeah,
stupid.
there's the noodles.
The
yeah,
salmon
the
challenge.
Don't do the cinnamon
When I was
challenge,
in
you
middle
guys know.
school, it was YouTube that was big, and they were doing the cinnamon challenge,
Yeah.
and like all the YouTube.
Like, can you take a
remember that.
tablespoon of cinnamon? You ever did
Cinnamon.
that?
It's very dangerous.
Don't do it, it's dangerous. You inhale it and you die.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Or suffocate.
Wow.
Or you could wet it so you
Can
don't
die.
inhale it.
No, but that.
So are the Tide Pods.
But you can't if
Don't
you
do
swallow
that.
Yeah, don't
like
do
a
that.
Oh, I
tablespoon of
remember.
cinnamon.
How
I
many
don't think-
Tide Pods can you put in your mouth? I don't know, before
That
you
was
die?
stupid. No, it's stupid.
I don't think the Tide Pod thing was really a thing. I think people were just joking about it. I mean,
No,
some
there were people
Really?
doing it.
That-
Some people tried that. Some people are in fact that
People
stupid.
actually
Try this at
died?
home.
And wasn't there a guy, that stupid guy, who did the stupid pranks and he made a whole
Steve-O?
movie? Yeah, Steve.
Oh, Johnny Knoxville.
No, Steve-O.
Both of them.
You mean
Steve-O
Jack?
started
both
it.
I think he's
a
talking about
Jack-
Jackass.
Word I can't say.
I mean, he
on
was doing
Facebook.
things to his testicles.
Can't we?
That
I mean,
guy's never
technically,
gonna have a child.
technically, it's an intellectual property. So I'm not sure if we can say it.
No, we
Yeah, I
can't.
can't.
Why
Well,
not?
it's a curse word in the name of the show.
No, we can't.
Yeah. So
We're
it's
talking about
Jack.
curse word.
Bad word.
Donkey.
But yeah,
Other word for
Steve-O,
donkey.
Johnny Knoxville. There was a famous skater in it whose name I can't remember.
Tony
Bam
Hawk.
Margera.
No, not
I
Tony
mean, he was there.
Hawk.
I mean, he was on the show a couple
Margera.
times, but yeah.
No, it
But
was
you guys
That was probably
remember
Bam
this.
Margera.
You guys
6
remember.
seconds. Is
You
that
guys
Ryan
remember
Dunn.
this. I'm a little bit afraid of my future.
Slick, what do you think?
Bam.
Bam Margera. Yeah.
Slick, what do you think? 6 seconds?
6 seconds, you can tell. 6 seconds, you can tell anything in 6 seconds.
Can I hit you in the face with a pie?
Yes.
Would
And
that
it'll
be funny?
Yeah.
You would find that funny.
No,
It's a pie in the face. How's that not
you-
funny?
The viewers will.
I would find it funny.
I don't know if you will because I don't know what will happen.
It's a
after
pie in
you
the
throw the pie
face.
at me.
It's not funny.
To who?
Do you guys
Well, I
think
guess
that's
it's the baker
funny?
who made the pie.
But that's the
obviously.
thing about the internet right now. It's like it's just watching funny things as a pastime.
It's running out of ideas.
And you can become famous
True.
in 15 minutes. Like you go viral. Yeah.
There's a whole subculture on the internet of people who grew up on Tumblr, who now are more
Yeah.
on Twitter and Reddit and all that, where the humor, there's no sense to it. I have seen pictures that have make no sense. It is so distorted. It doesn't mean anything, and it's just as like a mood under it, and I'm dying laughing. Like
You know
humor
what
has
I'd love to
evolved.
see? I'd love to see, 'cause
Yeah.
you all did your commercials that are on 2020, right? I haven't seen all of them yet.
Have they all been loaded on
I think I
2020?
need to I think I need to re-edit
I'm
mine.
thinking I'd like to add this to the next level is I want to see something in 6 seconds. You guys have 6 seconds to produce something to put out
6,
there.
12, 18, 24. Do 5 6-second spots.
Each of us or a person?
Each of you.
I was on one.
No, I'm thinking 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. 30-second spots.
They're each going to do
Right,
6
and then
seconds.
label it as 6-second whatever. Give it a name.
6 second salad.
I got to see this because I'm going to tell you, I've been in production a long time. I've never heard of this.
All right, you're on. That's our
I
next
get on rabbit holes
internship
on
project. We give these kids assignments. 6 seconds of something.
Can you imagine if they were to do something and it goes viral?
Let's do it.
And it's on the news? I would say, I can't. Now I've died and went to heaven. I
Let's
can't
do it.
believe
6 seconds, and we can put it out on TikTok. I think we've got a TikTok, right? So everything you've talked about, let's do
We
it.
have a TikTok? We do?
I believe B made one.
I think B made a TikTok.
A TikTok?
You know what's a really good example of it? Do you remember there was a Vine of a kid saying like, "Damn Danielle, look at those white Vans," and he got on Ellen, and Ellen DeGeneres put him on her show, and they just talked about his Vine, and then she gave him a lifetime supply of white Vans. Like, and that was from a Vine.
You mean like a car?
No, like the shoes.
Oh, shoes. I don't know what it is.
And she
This
gave
is the
him a
world we
lifetime
live in,
supply.
Freddie.
The
How do you
thing
enjoy
about,
it?
Like all this like new type of humor is it's meaningless. And then what's so funny about it is people don't get it. Well, you're not really supposed to get it. It doesn't have anything
the
to
true
it.
spirit of postmodern art.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe it's like comic strips.
Nah, comic strips actually have a
is.
point sometimes.
It's just like a 6-second, like it's one screen or one cell of comic strip. It's just one snippet of
It's
something.
like the
Oh, wow.
Something that's
some of the
relatable.
millennial
We really
podcasts,
should
like-
show Don Garfield without Garfield, shouldn't we?
It's like some of the podcasts I've heard go nowhere. I don't even know why they're talking about what they're talking about. It has nonsense.
To you, one man's nonsense is another person's creativity break.
But there are companies that are putting big dollars into nonsense. I don't get it.
But I think maybe that's what they're looking at, right?
That's capitalism.
Capitalism.
Is that what it is?
If people
Yes.
watch it.
If people
So
watch
you
it,
guys
yeah.
would sit there all day and watch nonsense?
Yes.
Do any of you take
Yeah.
business classes at school or have taken them?
I went to art
I
school, so no.
once. I wasn't.
Did they ever teach you this in school? Anybody ever talk about this in school?
I'm actually in my media and culture class. We're doing a study on just memes and like the reasoning behind memes and like.
Is it weird that I actually know how the term meme came to be? And
Yes, it is. But there's
concept is
nothing
actu-
normal about you.
How did meme come to be?
Well, it's actually,
Christopher
well, I
Hitchens.
guess the abridged version, but what was
Wasn't it coined by Christopher Hitchens or somebody?
exactly
Yes,
that
it
guy? And
was.
it's mostly how a concept or a word or something that belongs to a culture becomes widespread among that culture. And this could literally be anything, music.
Is
I mean,
it M-E-M-E?
yeah,
So it's
or
like a meme.
or for
Even-
something to go mimetic, if you want to be a
meme?
better word.
It's a what?
The word mimetic.
Mimetic.
What does that mean?
It's something becomes a meme or something is
Meme
meme-like.
is short for mimetic, I guess.
Yes, but the point is something like when you go to graduation. Do you know the song that plays in every graduation? Do you know actually
Da, da, da. Pomp and circumstances.
exactly? That is an example of a meme
Why?
because
it's
pomp
not
and circumstance was never necessarily meant to be associated with the graduations. It was meant to be associated with military graduations. It's just that it's just culture just sort of adopted it, and now that's what they play for every graduation.
Interesting.
Even like companies are starting to like try to appeal to the younger generation with memes
Yeah,
now.
Nike is doing it. So
Yeah.
they'll create a meme and it'll like kind of go viral on Twitter.
Which has no definition.
No definition, but it's like relatable, so it gets viral.
And by association, everybody remembers Nike, even though the thing they created has no real point outside of that.
What do you remember about Nike?
Just do it.
Just do it.
The swish.
What do you remember about Just Do It?
I don't remember Just Do It. I just remember
Do
the
you know
little
where it
swish.
originated from?
Music? I don't know.
Who?
Michael Jordan.
Who said that?
I said Michael Jordan.
That's where it came from.
I don't remember.
Michael Jordan created Nike. Just Do It. Michael Jordan.
He
was
created it?
He was the worst athlete in the world in high
Hit
school.
you, but there's a bug in your hand.
He was the worst athlete in high school. His brother, and read the story, his brother used to beat him home, and he
Yeah.
made him get off the bus to run after his brother to go home. He became one of the greatest basketball players I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And he used to jump from the foul line to the hoop. He was the first one that did it before Dr. J and everybody else. And he said, just do it. And Nike ran with that. And all you guys now talk about is Nike. You don't even know what it originated from.
I didn't know it
I
originated.
know it's a Greek
from-
word, but
It's a great saying.
It
Just
is.
do it.
Greek word.
It's three simple words, like three simple.
And it makes sense.
It's an icon.
So I can't
got
wait to
milk.
see their 6 seconds of what it would be.
So we can talk randomly about anything that makes no sense, and we're gonna.
But
go
if you have a
around.
catchphrase, like how he even said, just watch it again. What was
That
it?
was
again?
good. And watch it again.
Watch it again.
I forgot what I said.
It's just watch it again.
That's a 6
Yeah,
seconds.
those are catchy.
This is
There's
ridiculous.
George to get ha.
You
watch
have
it.
changed my whole concept of business.
Watch it again.
But think about what that does for business, right? Especially what it would do for the 2020 show. Because it's bringing in their demographic, it's bringing in younger demographic, it's how to grow business at their age level and entrepreneurs and what they're doing in the 20s and 30s versus what we're doing. Because now, look, that's why I asked about the business class. with coronavirus and the flu, and people are staying home now because they might get sick, unless you're an IT company, right? Gio had this right all along. What are you going to do? So there's online ordering. I think Amazon is probably making a killing in business while all these other businesses are closing down.
Yes, because they found out the fountain of youth.
Don't go out.
No, the fountain of youth is you hit a button and the thing is ordered. You can pick it up now, Amazon. You don't have to wait for it.
Yeah,
you
but
want
now
to go to.
somehow you have
Because
to go
everything
all
is
these
so
other businesses.
instantaneous.
It's instant. It's instant gratification.
I still like going out. I miss the adventure.
But I feel like the instantaneous thing we have now kind of like affects the way
Of course it does.
we are. Because we're
Absolutely.
impatient almost.
Exactly.
Like,
Where's the adventure?
Well,
yeah.
that's why 6 seconds is now the new. It used to be 3 minutes.
Now it's 6
Now
seconds.
it's 6 seconds. That's the attention span.
At the
Exactly.
same time, though, there are podcasts now that go on for 3 hours plus that
Yes.
people sit through.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
What about
it's an interesting
gaming?
juxtaposition.
You
Oh,
guys
don't,
do
oh,
gaming.
don't even get us started on that.
But gaming, they
Yeah,
stay on there
it's
for
true.
hours. Gio, sometimes they're playing.
12
And
hours.
this app now. If you're gaming, I know you're gaming. And I know where you're gaming at. I can follow you on this app.
We stream on there.
It's ridiculousness. Oh, is that the one, Twitch?
Twitch,
You stream
Discord.
We stream on Twitch.
YouTube.
Follow us at the Brooklyn Cafe TV on twitch.com. We
Wait,
do
who's
stream
playing?
on there.
Wait,
She's
where are we
like a
streaming
walking
on Twitch?
She's a walking billboard.
So it gives new definition to, you
Wait,
ever
where's your
have
Twitch?
bits of knowledge that serve no purpose? You ever do that? You ever know?
Knowledge doesn't serve a purpose until you find a purpose for it.
Right, but you know things about the world that nobody knows, and it's a bit of knowledge, and you never knew.
Huh? Watch
Like a
video.
fun fact. That's it. We should do a T-shirt with
Yeah,
his
watch
face
it
on
again.
it.
I really do want to put that on the TikTok.
Let's do that.
Watch again.
So we are searching for that 6-second
Watch it
fame.
again.
I think you're a walking 6-second famer.
I used to have a Vine, but I don't have it. Well, it got
Vine, yeah,
canceled.
got canceled.
But I had a few
You have a
videos.
TikTok?
No, I don't.
What are you
He's going to now on the Brooklyn Cafe.
They're gonna blow you up big, baby.
I have a YouTube.
But it's a social media. It's changing the demographic and the reach and everything you do in business. It's now down to
6 seconds. It's like they say, 6 inches.
There's our Vine. 6
6
seconds.
inches.
6
How long is TikTok actually?
6
It
seconds.
goes
Is
from
there a
15 to 30 to 60 seconds.
Oh, they increases to 60 now?
Yeah.
I seen people be foolish
But there's like
this.
short clips,
It's like the
so
most stupidest thing I've ever seen.
one clip is 15 seconds, right?
Yeah, so it kind of, people are transferring. Before, YouTube was the really big thing, and people, wow, my voice is cracked. And people started doing like 42-hour videos of like little story times, and no one,
42 hours.
no, not 42, like 40 minutes, sorry,
Oh.
to like 2 hours.
42 hours is
I
a
miss
long
those.
time.
Of like
right?
their story times and stuff, and not a lot of people want to listen to that
Yeah, I
unless they
miss
really want to
those.
hear that for 2 hours. So now they're starting to do it on TikTok. A lot of YouTube Viners went to YouTube. We're now going to TikTok, so you can tell a story in a minute.
I think the whole world's running out of ideas. I go to the movies, right? There's nothing in the movies to watch anymore. It's garbage.
Didn't Onward come out last week?
Who?
The movie Onward.
Is that the dog movie?
I don't even
No,
know.
wait,
what
what-
movies
It's
are
the Pixar
out.
movie.
I
It's-
go every week.
Oh, there's
I feel like
Wait,
I'm
first
so
you go to
in.
the
I'm
dollar
in.
store. So wait, let me rehash
Yeah,
today's
so?
show. We put our vitamins in a Monday through Friday plastic.
Excuse me.
Situation.
Haven't you learned
We
anything?
put it
yet?
on a
Ramble
swivel.
is the new
Put it on
way.
a
Let's watch it
swivel,
again.
and you go to the dollar store and get your movie tickets on a senior discount because you go to IHOP over 55. And we're going to
I
have you
don't
on
go
a
to
6-second
IHOP.
TikTok.
What are you talking
He
about?
said, did you say IHOP
Yeah.
menu is over 55?
Yeah, I think that's the senior menu.
And here's our 6-second Freddy senior menu with a
55,
mini
really?
fridge.
Yeah.
Watch it again. That's a good one.
Great, I want to.
Watch it again.
Let's watch it.
So
We can put it
that'll
on the bag as our little slogan now.
That will be our
Let's
new
watch it again.
password.
No,
Watch it again.
Yeah, watch it again.
Got it? And in Spanish is, vela de nuevo.
6 seconds.
6 seconds ready.
Yeah, we have to spell J-H. Yeah, we have to spell haha
I tell-
J-A-J-A.
I'm gonna tell you, I learned that East is always turning to the right today, and 6 seconds is the future. I feel so depressed.
And you summed
The
up
And
Jetsons
people
are-
are worried
I feel
about the
lied to.
coronavirus. Why?
I feel the
6
Jetsons have lied
give
to
them
us.
creativity.
You what?
I feel that the Jetsons lied to us,
The
Jetsons, why
Jetsons.
we're not flying yet.
among other things.
6 seconds to create.
6 seconds give them
like-
creativity.
What's
Think
creativity about 6 seconds? You can't
Hey,
even
they
sneeze
make
in 6
magic in
seconds.
6 seconds.
Yeah.
And 15.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or explaining
Like,
what are you doing
watch it
on the
again?
camera. Yeah.
And I would like to do a segment on the dad bag.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, daddy bag. What was that?
Freddy,
What's in the dad bag?
Yes.
What's in
That's your
How-
meme.
What is it, Dad?
how do you think the co-hosts from the Fuego are going to do in 6 seconds? I'm going to do this too. You guys came out with a great
They're
idea
probably
for
going to poke
2020.
you in the eye.
It's like, what are you talking about? You know, it's like, but we're going to do it. I'm going to take Yolanda
Maybe
and
they
Claudia.
know.
Let's see. Let's
Maybe
see.
they
So
know.
they're listening to this. So get ready because next week we are going to do 5 segments, 6 seconds each for a total of 30 seconds, what they can do in 6 seconds.
What
Well,
should
don't
we do
wear
in
it out
6
because
seconds?
if you wear it out, it becomes, then they jump onto
No, no, I
something
don't want
and then it
them to
becomes
worry
8
about it.
seconds or something.
Okay, okay.
But it has to come naturally. I feel
Right.
like when you're pressured, you don't know what to come
Yes,
up
and
with.
he just did
anymore.
one.
Exactly.
Watch it again. I want to do a commercial.
Yeah.
Can we make a commercial? Watch it again.
When it comes to, I
And
think
every time you hear that, you get a bag of coffee if you call
it's,
in.
it's also if everyone listens to music, right? Yeah. Yeah. A lot of music, they put everything, all the good parts in the beginning, and then the parts in the middle and the end. They're like, that's okay.
It's a repeat of the
Yeah.
beginning.
So you just want it like so more people repeat the song because the best parts in the beginning.
The attention catcher. Daniel wants to know, and Slick, maybe you can do this in 6 seconds. What's a dad bag?
Dad bag. A very old leathery bag that a
carry
gentleman around Freddie's
Little
age.
suitcase.
First of all, let me tell you something. That's not an old leathery bag.
It's
that
very
bag,
worn. It
that
is-
bag in the day cost me $250. So old that bag.
It's a bag that holds its shape after years of like tarnish.
That was not tarnished. That bag it's been around 20. Let me see. How old am I? 57. 40,
You're proving me
about
right
almost close
right
to
now.
20 years.
You're
that
proving
bag.
me right now.
Okay. That is
That's
dad.
where
So
my
the
computer.
dad
felt like
bag.
you
As a
had-
matter of fact,
that's-
look, they put
I
so much
felt
stuff
like
in
you
your
had a
pocket. It doesn't
leather-
close.
Fancy.
That's the
is
dad
that.
bag.
I
That's
felt
my
like you had
computer
a
bag.
leather fanny pack. I
That's
felt
my
like you.
computer bag.
It's
That's
dad
a
bag.
really big
Definitely.
bag.
It's dad bag. It's taking the fanny pack to a whole nother level of the dad bag.
It's a dad bag. And I gotta tell you,
So heavy.
first of all, I never put this in there. And then, what's in your bag? This is like looking to see what's
Whose
in your
wallet
bag.
is that?
This is my wallet with my customers' clients now because I was ordered to do that. And because they can't, we're in the corona situation, you gotta have a little gel. And what's in
I
my
like to
bag?
say,
But
Oh,
you know, our
yes.
we
card's
just
not in
cleaned
here.
this bag out like 2 weeks ago.
Our bag, our
And
card.
it, yeah, you
Oh
clean it
my
out to put
god,
it in.
it's like a never ending bag.
This is a whole
How are you
segment.
able to pull so much stuff?
What is this?
It's like
Just the
Sanitizer.
Mary
front.
Poppins.
What's in the dad bag?
Yes, everything.
You have this too? A
What
square
is that?
reader
A square reader.
for an old phone, because no one has a plug anymore that looks like that.
I can't use this?
No, you need an
I think I
adapter.
still have one.
You see, all of this is going to get buried with me.
Housekeeping,
in my
housekeeping time.
celebration of life. And don't remove my AirPods because I need this for Sarah's spiritual.
You
Sarah
don't,
Spirit-
you
you
don't
guys
use those
moved
anymore.
it.
They are wireless now, Freddie.
And there's also, I don't need one. I have them at home. I hate them. And it just like, they
And what's
used to
in
be a
that
mouse.
bag? There's bags within bags.
This is this is a battery charger
For what?
for your phone.
Do you ever use it?
No, it's not. This actually is an Ethernet. It's an Ethernet port.
Okay.
It's an Ethernet port.
Housekeeping time.
And I have no idea what this is. This is a string in case I need
It
it.
just gets worse.
This is an old Chrome key. You see what this is?
Oh, wow.
You put this on a computer. This is actually a computer. You put this on a television set so that you can.
Rolling on the floor.
Are you urinating on yourself? Haha, let's see it again. What's the matter with you? Why are you laughing? This is a Chrome key. You know what this is, IT, right? A Chrome
Yeah,
key.
yeah.
This is actually expensive. They're laughing at me. They don't know. You know, it's $300.
He's like, Gio, it was expensive.
Do you really use it though?
Yeah, that's what I was about.
This is, you put this in a doctor's office or something so you can see their shows on the
Repetitive,
TV.
yeah.
What's wrong with you guys? This is business.
Oh, okay.
Is that a Chromecast?
Freddie, each item that you are taking out of that
Freddie,
bag
I would just
is
wouldn't
a
be able to
6
keep
seconds.
up with all my items. Like,
in
Each
there?
item is 6
What's
seconds.
that,
There it goes.
Freddie?
Next 6 seconds. What is that?
This is a battery charger.
Okay, next item. Next 6 seconds.
This
Using
is a-
everything
so-
into
so-
battery charger
So
for
I got a
what?
story. Somebody gave me this, and I thought this was a coffee warmer upper. You know, you put your coffee on
Toaster,
it,
yeah.
and I find out it's a battery charger. So
Oh,
you
it's a
put your
wireless
battery on
What
this.
kind of
and
battery?
It's to charge your phone battery.
Really?
Yeah, but it doesn't work on mine because the case is too thick.
No, it's not.
And what-
Never mind.
Why?
and what is that?
This goes on your computer, I think.
Are you sure? Let me see the plug-in.
Might be a coaster.
And wait, there's more. There's a candy wrapper or two.
Now
What's
this is a battery. This is a battery.
Yes,
for your
tea.
phone.
You know
Has
you're
the
over
mag-
55 when you take out a wrap bag, wondering what it is backwards so no one sees it, and it's a bag of Earl Grey.
This is a condom?
Well, it could
It's
be.
Earl Grey.
I know it's Earl Grey, but
with
you never
you?
know. I was very careful. I took it out backwards
First of
because
all,
I wasn't sure what was
first
in
of
the
all,
bag.
don't hate the player, hate the
Never.
game. They put a bag. Linda put a bag of Earl Grey tea in my bag because I wasn't feeling well, and so I have an emergency supply.
Hence the dad bag.
But I didn't need it, so I'm good to go. Now you see this? I gotta tell you, guys. You
What is
guys
that?
laugh.
Is that a?
Oral battery charger.
I don't know if I can get it open.
The jar.
But anyway, this is the original. When they used to,
Flash?
I can't get it open. This was Sprint. So what happens is you put this on your computer.
My
and
mom had one of
You
those.
literally have artifacts in there.
And what happens?
Yeah. It is.
And what happens is this captures, so you could do Wi-Fi on a computer. This was in the day. There was none of this before. You guys are all lazy because you got Bluetooth and all. There was none of that. This actually let us stream, the originator, stream. I did President Obama with this because they wouldn't allow you to have the Ethernet in the building.
When we go in the Smithsonian and they commemorate all of us, my wand's going in with my fingerprint because I've worn it out right here, and all of this is going in your memory
You know
box.
why I laugh at you guys?
What is this?
You know why I laugh? Why?
There's like this. There's like this whole.
Is that a slide for a piece of furniture?
There's like
how they
this,
got in there.
there's like this whole thing right now is that historians are gonna have a field day trying to categorize what we actually did.
Oh, yeah.
All they have to do is look in the dad bag.
First
You
of
do
all,
like American Pickers special.
first
All
of
you
all,
need now is like the flip phone. Like we're missing
I have
a flip
one.
phone.
I have
Is
a
there
brick.
too?
I have a brick phone. You know what a brick phone is? The old ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
like an
you
80s
have
one?
one of
I have one of those. I
Those
have
are something
for a
rare.
lot now.
I
I
literally
still have one of those
artifacts.
old phones with keyboards
People will
attached.
buy
to them.
those.
People buy
And
them.
this is just one pocket, ladies and gentlemen. We have not gone into the depths
Those are
of
the
the
front
dad bag.
pocket.
And what would that be, Freddie?
You know, what makes me laugh about you guys?
What's in that one?
This is the holder. What makes me laugh about you guys is that you guys think that life was created from nothing. Now you're an IT guy. Everything that we do in this business had to originate from somewhere, right?
Of course, everything eventually.
So everything that we have, even though it's an Ethernet to your laptop, none of this was available in the day. We had to create it.
But how long do you keep these things?
I'm taking it with me. This stuff was worth a lot of money.
They-
You know, Sprint wants this back. They offered me $40 for it. I'm not sending it back. I'm keeping it. I told you, I always wanted to have a case
Yes, that's
with that
exactly
camera.
what we need.
We can do it.
With that camera to show I think it's genius that we use converters. Those cameras are obsolete. Buy every camera in the world, use a converter, and I'll show you how to use it in production. Now, everybody laughs when you say, oh, I want to have $600 a month to advertise you. Without this equipment, you can't do none of that.
I know.
Without this, you couldn't animate and put it on computers. I know that you think it's easy because you use all these programs. Where do you think these programs came from?
I'm not doing paper too.
But you can't put it on paper on a computer. You can't. And I know it's funny, but there's a lot of history here.
We
And
should make a case.
I have, what do we call the black bag with the,
The dad bag?
no, not the dad bag, the originator. I call it Dragon, but it's a real name. Anyway, it was how to do streaming. The T-Rex.
Yeah.
The T-Rex, it was a $5,000 box. It's in one of the bags. And I show it all the time because I'm really proud of that. If it wasn't for the T-Rex,
The Teradek.
the Teradek, if it wasn't for that,
Like a triangle.
Facebook would never do streaming. Think about that.
You should be a college professor.
I'm just telling you. That's why I want to go into the next level. You see this? This to me doesn't work.
I agree.
So I see on television where people put on these ear things and they talk to each other for miles. What's that called?
Headset?
No.
Yeah.
This is a headset.
No, that's a
But these
walkie-talkie.
wireless, the FBI use them, and they get to talk everywhere.
Yeah, but it's expensive because you have the whole. It's like a mic pack on your back.
Is that
and
what it is?
Yeah, and it comes up. It's just a high frequency, not high frequency. It's a high distance radio.
We need
It's the same idea, it's just way more expensive.
I need that because if I'm in the stadium and you're on the other side of the stadium doing a camera, how do I talk to
We
you?
actually need these for
You
Thursday.
do like push to talk over a cell network. Like there's apps that you can do that with. And
But then I
also
have to hold my
dedicated
phone up to
phones.
hear you? Oh.
You know, it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But what about from wearing an earbud? You know, you got something.
Should be able to.
I know. You ever seen those things where you're hanging around and those stupid things are coming out of
I
your
said
ears?
that we should all just go on a group call because that way you don't have to touch anything. We all have an AirPod or an earpiece in, and we're on a group call and we can just talk to each other. And you said, I don't like wearing earphones.
I don't like wearing earphones. I don't like mouses. You guys love mouses? I hate it.
They're right. Yeah, but we need to be accurate.
We need to be accurate in production.
No, you need accurate animation.
You know,
One line off, the old thing.
you know what I think would be cool? If you had a stream with a 360 camera.
I have one.
We do?
No, it's not broken. We fixed it. It was updated on the program. I have it at home. I don't
You
bring
could get
it.
like a 360 stream.
We have. I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you something.
We should bring
the,
it back in.
In the day, we used to do 360 on your phone. So companies hired Gio and I, but I didn't like it because you had to stitch it together. In the day, you had to put the 360 like a stitch, like a sweater. And we used to stand in the middle of the room, and I used to turn around. It was the funniest thing. And then I used to go to the door, and he would speed it up to the door. And then I used to go and turn it around. We used to do it by hand on your phone. I have the stuff at home. I can show it to you.
Well, let's see what we can come up with for Thursday then, because definitely we need a way to communicate amongst everybody
I'm
on
going to tell you what we
Thursday.
need. I need one of those little helicopter things. What do you call that?
A drone.
I need a drone. Anybody have a drone?
You need a permit though.
For inside?
For going up in the sky.
No. I need it for inside the Meisner Park. I need a drone with a camera. Can we? Anybody have one?
You still need a permit.
Yeah, I would think you do.
I'm gonna call Meisner today.
They're selling underwater drones now too.
I need an above.
No,
the
but you need a
ground.
permit from the city that you're able to go up in the sky and film.
I want to
It's
check
an
out this whole
actual
app thing as well.
thing.
Yes, you do, because you could be creeping into somebody's backyard.
Yeah.
Peeping Tom with
Okay.
the dad bag.
Okay.
Let's go to commercial break.
Follow the bouncing ball.
Okay.
Thursday, inside Meisner Park. I'd like to have a drone.
You need a permit.
I'm not going to anybody's backyard.
Well, they don't believe
Yeah, but you
that.
still need a permit. Because if they see it up in the sky, yeah.
There's a roof. It's inside the roof. It's inside.
Definitely need to talk to people.
True, but they'll still need a permit. So
You know this for a fact?
Yes.
Really?
all drone
All right, I'm going to call the sheriff's department right now.
either, like at a point in time they didn't need it, but
All drone operators.
And you also need
Right.
someone that's
Yeah.
experienced in
I am experienced.
drawing.
And you're going in a cherry picker too, right?
I'm experienced. What? Why is everybody laughing?
You went, I'm experienced. And I went,
That's a 6-second one. That's almost as good as, let's watch it again. Huh? Let's watch it again. I'm experienced.
Let's go. There's yours.
You guys are sick.
Let's go to commercial break. 888-994-4995. We have way too much fun here. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Does your business Moby Pop? A new way to grow your business. Using a simple keyword, drive customers right to you with just a click. Customers will receive your personalized digital business card within seconds with all your contact information in one place, including a gallery of photos, videos, and clear call to action that drives sales. Promote your products and services or share a hot new listing with custom event pages and RSVP form, boosting qualified leads. Special offers and promotions are directly sent to your potential customers' phones with text campaigns, increasing foot traffic and creating a loyal following. Let MobiPop drive your marketing campaign. Focus on your business. Let MobiPop focus on growing it.
Hey everyone, this is Jeff, your branding specialist with Promo Stuff For You. So we're entering the new year. By now everybody has gotten their corporate gift, so this time of year generally is quiet with the exception of marketing departments trying to figure out what they're going to do for 2020. So it's really important that a company figures out and does proper planning throughout the year as to what type of marketing they want to do. At Promo Stuff For You, I love being able to sit down with a client and figuring exactly what they want to do, when they want to do it, and time it with the various events that they might have coming up.
The way you live your life says a lot about you. The way you choose to commemorate your lifetime can say even more. It's a single event that speaks volumes. So how do you celebrate a life? Dignity Memorial providers believe that your memorial service should be as unique as you are, reflecting your personality and your passions. It should be a perfectly tailored send-off, a fitting tribute for family and friends to celebrate the person they love. We're professionals at catering to your every need, right down to the catering. In fact, no detail is too small. So when it comes time for a fitting tribute, we'll see that your final wishes are beautifully fulfilled. It's what Dignity Memorial providers are known for. And why you should rely on us to see that your life is well celebrated. The celebration of a lifetime begins here.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
What if I have a medical condition? And then we're back. A medical condition.
I've been traumatized
Well, you
by
do.
a commercial break, I must say. I have
Why?
been informed that there are people
Men
that eat their earwax.
have tasted earwax.
No.
When
How
you-
is that even possible?
Men, if you didn't do it, I'm telling you, you're
You
lying.
can't just say all men.
All men.
No.
Some.
I
So
can't.
Some
explain to me. You go in your ear with your finger or a Q-tip.
When
and
you were a
lick it?
kid, there were always challenges, yes. And one of the truth or dares that we had was you gotta lick your earwax.
And how would you do that?
You put your finger in your ear and you lick it. Yeah, I'm not licking anybody else's, but yes. And if a guy tells you they didn't do it, I find it hard to believe.
I genuinely remember like licking snot off my face when I was little.
There you go.
Yeah. It's
All
like
guys-
distinct,
all
but
guys
I don't remember
have.
eating earwax.
Well,
You gotta think a little deeper.
When
Earwax
I-
is a different chapter.
I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
something. The biggest earwax guy in this room, I think, is the one that denies the most.
Like back in elementary school, they were always doing like dares. I dare you to eat a grass. Like you ate the grass.
Or chew or a lizard. Ever bite the head of a lizard?
No,
See,
that
your
no.
elementary school was
If
not.
it's
He was a
living,
farm.
I'm not
Wait,
eating.
What
Freddie's
elementary school did
Freddie's
you
an
go
exception.
to?
He grew up on a farm in Puerto Rico.
Oh, nasty.
School of Hard Knocks.
You never bit the head off a
School
lizard?
of Hard Knocks. You know.
No, you used to do it.
Classic thing where
You used to do it
Bite
for
a
like
What about
20, 30
worms? Did you eat worms?
I knew guys who did that too. It was disgusting.
Oh, I think I ate a worm
There you go.
in elementary school.
Or goldfish. You ever chew on a goldfish? Because that stupid Animal House movie came out and everybody was doing it.
No.
Okay.
Remember that?
I've
What are
seen
you
the
talking
movie.
about?
I
First
don't
of
know
all,
anyone
women
that's
are the
chewing on a
worst.
goldfish.
Women with the boogie stuff.
I would just like to say that
On the
Brooklyn-
walls.
I'd just like to say the
No.
Brooklyn Cafe does not condone any animal
Eating
cruelty,
lizards,
like
no.
eating lizards or goldfish.
No, I don't want
We
you to do
condone
it. Don't
that.
do it because with Corona, it's very sickly.
Well, they're not coronavirus, but you will probably get salmonella.
Hector, you're gonna tell me you never bit the head off of something?
No.
Never. You ever took a challenge?
I didn't want to hurt the little things.
Exactly. No one wants to hurt the animals. What's wrong with
But
you?
that's because everybody's politically correct now.
Actually, I've tried an ant before.
Yes, I know. When
I
you
was
bite
little,
ants,
and
when
I
you-
remember how
when you,
gross
you
it
chew an ant, it bites you, and you have to chew it fast, otherwise it bites your tongue.
We live in Florida, so
That's
we have a
disgusting.
lot of gnats also. So I'm pretty sure those have gotten in your mouth too. So.
Gnats, yeah.
Now the truth is coming out.
Yeah.
Not like you
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want me to say that you accidentally swallow your
Earwax
snot?
thing to me is kind of.
You don't accidentally
accidentally
like.
earwax.
Yeah.
That's a different step.
Earwax licking was something done.
It was done. I didn't.
And
know.
licking and your nose. I knew
Yeah,
this.
noses.
My cousin used to put her snot on the wall. My father used to come and say, "That's
Earwax.
disgusting. Who's gonna clean that?" I said, "She
Earwax
is."
is
Harry Potter, they have different flavored
Oh
jelly
yeah,
beans.
those the prank jelly beans.
Maybe there's like an earwax.
No, there are.
lollipop.
No, there is. Earwax and vomit
That's
flavored.
what I have a feeling there
You know what we should
They're
play?
both
We should play
horrible.
that board game that you try nasty stuff. Jellyfish or nasty jelly.
Do you
Jelly.
remember that TV show where they used
Beans?
to put you in something
I'm
like
gonna
a
get those
million
jelly bellies and bring
cucarachas?
them in.
Oh, Fear
Factor.
Fear Factor.
Fear Factor.
Let's do Fear Factor.
Let's.
Oh, you have to go in a cage of butterflies. That's what we're gonna do. And September 5th
To
happens
be
to
like,
be.
you have to eat a bowl of larvae, and I was like, yeah, I do it for a dare, not butterflies.
Go inside. You have to go inside the butterfly enclosure for 10 minutes.
We get a mask. We get a big helmet. Fill it with butterflies. And
I
we
once
ask
had
her a
bu-
question. If she gets it wrong,
I once had a bunch of butterflies land
Why
on
are you
me.
afraid of butterflies?
Oh my God.
I once
we
had a
have
bunch
one.
of butterflies literally land on me.
They're so
I
beautiful.
was not afraid of
Doesn't
it.
make her nervous. Look, she's like, you can see her
So in that
leg.
case,
I'm
okay,
afraid
so
of. I'm afraid of those flying like cockroaches.
Okay, so
all
we
cockroaches
put,
can
we
fly,
put a
believe it or
bunch
not.
of
All cockroaches can
in a
fly.
helmet,
Oh no!
And you would have to hold your breath in there for a minute.
See,
Not even for $1 million.
See, like, the thing about bugs with me is I'm not afraid of bugs, but once you're in my house or in a public place, you're not my friend.
Bugs are not your friend?
They're not your friend.
No.
Or a public place.
And they're
Yeah.
just
No,
I think it's what you're
If
saying
they're,
is like
if they're
that one-
outside,
it's
they're
like
not
that
bothering
one-
me. But if they're inside, it's like, where are you? You're just looking for them.
I was moving and I remember just like moving a box and like the flying cockroach just popped out. I literally like almost died. I ran so fast. I hit a wall.
Would you go in a tub of white mice?
Yes.
No.
But they would bite you. They would bite each other.
Not white mice. Not
Really?
white. Yeah.
Black
That's
ones?
what it is.
Yeah.
Would you go in a bucket of like snakes?
I think I'm a little desensitized to that.
Absolutely not.
I think I'm a little desensitized to that, having grown up in a place where walking at night and seeing little insects on the walls or snakes or frogs in the bathroom wasn't all that uncommon.
I
What?
throw up right on the spot.
What? I've had like actual frogs just show up in my bathtub in the middle of the night for no
Frogs
reason
don't
except for it was
scare
raining.
me.
Why
Or
were you doing in your
lizards.
tub in the middle of the night?
Taking a shower.
In the middle of the night?
difference.
Yes.
You deserve to get frogs.
Did you tell me there was a tarantula at your
It was a
parents'
friendly
house
frog.
in the toilet?
Yes.
Oh, it was friendly.
Spiders freak me out.
Now, have you ever seen banana spiders?
Yeah.
In Puerto
I love
Rico.
those.
They're
big
the
ones?
size of Hector. And my father said,
Like this
before,
big?
no, they're about this big.
Really?
And my
Wow.
father says to me, what? And he didn't get the word, watch it. And they jumped on me. The stupid thing is, I'm screaming like a woman.
You know, sometimes I'm afraid a lizard's just gonna like crawl up while I'm using the toilet.
I've had a lizard come out of the faucet
Yeah.
when I was a kid. Yeah,
Oh,
I grew up in Miami, and a lizard came out of the faucet in the bathtub.
It's
I
that thing that comes
distinctly
out of
remember
their
that.
neck that to me is just like
That's just frog.
that red
too.
thing.
Yeah.
No,
the
what about
lizards have
sitting,
too.
No,
sitting in a
geckos
toilet
do
and
that
a
too.
snake comes out?
Oh no.
That's
That happened to my
about
that
Are you
happened to
afraid
my
of snakes?
dad.
It's like a
Me and snakes do not get along. I
That happened to my dad,
stand
What
it.
about
actually.
garden snake?
I don't care
know, they're
if
harmless.
it's on
Yeah,
its
they're
belly,
cute.
like most people that I've known in the past. I don't like it.
How about
Now I
millipedes?
feel you on that.
Millipedes, and they call in Spanish gongoli. They have the black ones and the red ones. The black ones will give you yellow fever, so you gotta watch them. They curl up like
Millipedes?
a ball.
I thought centipedes are the poisonous ones.
One of them, I don't know. I only know
Yeah.
them in Spanish, and they gross me out. We used to kill them. We used to let them roll up into a ball and use them like little skellies.
Yeah, but we're gonna have a lot of game show ideas coming forward on the next segment. we
So
do.
we're gonna do truth or dare. Now you're not afraid of roaches.
No.
So what are you afraid of?
Snakes
So would you wear a helmet with snakes in them?
I would.
in the helmet?
Yeah.
No,
That's what we're talking about, the butterfly and the roaches.
absolutely not.
So it's a truth or dare, the snakes are gonna be.
No, I don't like snakes. I don't mind bugs. I even picked up that iguana that was killed outside. I cleaned that up.
Your daughter ran it over.
Someone had to clean it up. I cleaned it
But
up.
there was a piece of it everywhere. There was some over there, some over there. I looked, she says, oh, go outside. I looked at her, I said,
I
who's
cleaned
gonna clean
it up. I
that?
cleaned up palmettos. I cleaned up roaches. I don't mind mice. I don't like snakes.
There's like this competition where people are going into the Everglades, and if they kill a bunch of like the poisonous snakes that are invasive species, they make money for it. Python.
Now, you know what the worst thing is? You're laying in your bed, and there's a roach come out of the AC. You can see it? And it's walking across, and she's wobbling because she's like gonna be
And it's a
legs
she.
up. It's a she. A woman are always roaches. So I'm looking up, and I'm saying, you know something? And the ceiling in my house has got to be 30 feet. So I'm saying that thing, when it comes down, I didn't even finish the sentence, and it comes boom, and it hits me in my face.
That's like the movie Parent Trap, where they have her out in the raft and they put a snake on her head. Don't you ever watch movies?
No. That's a movie?
Parent Trap,
Yes.
yes.
They made it
With Lindsay
twice.
Lohan.
They made that movie twice.
That was so
You do
gross.
amuse me, though.
The two Lindsay Lohans. Is that what it is?
Exactly, yes. Lindsay Lohan, 100% correct.
Oh, you know, I'm nauseous. Now I'm going to throw up.
You know what's even worse is when you see the roach crawling on the ceiling and you get up to get something to kill it with,
And
and,
it's
then
gone.
it's gone.
Oh, you want something even worse than that? Lay in your bed, you just feel something. You just feel something on your leg or arm or appendage.
And what is it?
Well, normally if you just feel like a little itching sensation, you don't really notice much. But after you feel for more than a minute, you go back to look, and it turns out there actually is something crawling on your arm. Oh yeah, that's a.
What
that's
is
worse.
the
worst feeling? What it
Cockroaches.
is.
Cockroaches.
No, I forget about that. No.
I hate
Say hi to
cockroaches.
JoJo.
Jojo, how are you, Jojo? I hope you're feeling better, honey. I got to see a picture. She has like this big wad of blood stuffs there, but it's getting better and better. And
A big wad of blood stuff.
She fell and hit her head. She was unconscious and woke up in the hospital, and then she had some brain damage.
Yeah, she didn't have brain damage. She had an
Well,
aneurysm, yes.
No, I don't think it was an aneurysm. She'll
Sounds
tell
like
us
a
what it
con-
was, but very dangerous, touch and go, and she's.
JoJo, I'm glad
So-
you're doing better, honey. I can't wait to see you, and we send you lots of love and hello and prayers.
That's right. And
Lot going on. What a day.
Oh, how come we had to end the show
And
in
we
that
don't,
kind
and then
of?
this afternoon we're going to, actually we should ask, we need to continue our conversation because we're going to our new love show that comes out this Friday. We're going to be doing the elements in a few minutes. I'm going to ask Eb, what do you love?
What do I love? I love my family. I love life, even when it's hard. You gotta push through. I mean, love is anything you know, that makes you happy at the end
So
of
you
the
love
day.
to be happy.
Yeah, I love to be happy, and I try to, be as happy as I can and keep positivity
is.
even when life is rough. And I love spreading love. I love making others
You're a
feel
giver?
comfortable. Yes, I'm definitely a very empath person. So when the people I love are going through pain, I kind of feel like I hold that pain as well, which I'm learning not to, because at the end of the day, I also have to think of myself first and my well-being.
Men go through
even
that
when
with their
they're-
pregnant wives. We begin to get belly pain, and we think we're
Gain
pregnant.
25 pounds.
And
that
we
kind
eat,
of thing.
yeah. And look at Freddie. Freddie, he has the same pain as Valerie with the baby.
Yeah.
Happens.
Yeah.
Jordan, what do you love?
My family, and I like to have fun. I'm kind of simple.
How do you like to have fun? What do you love to do?
Well, I really like entertainment stuff. I like video games and movies and
Well, you're a funny guy. You ever thought of becoming a comedian?
I thought about it, but the thing is I tried to write stuff, and to me it just doesn't feel as natural.
Let me tell you something. You know who you remind me of? A young Woody Allen.
It's the glasses, isn't it?
I was thinking that.
Thinking that, right?
And,
You
the
remind me.
demeanor.
You know who Woody Allen is?
He's a famous director.
Well, he's also started as a comedian. Take the Money and Run. Look up that movie. It's hilarious. But you remind me. He got in trouble because he did something stupid. But all that aside, you remind me of a young Woody Allen. You have that kind of Aura. Aura?
All right. Daniel, what do you love?
I love life, definitely. Art.
Are you artistic? You like to draw and stuff?
I don't really draw, but I like to make film and music.
He reminds me, like Gio, that he is at this level of intelligence.
Yes.
Like,
He reminds me a lot of
you
Gio.
say, why is this red? And he goes, because it's not blue. I mean, he has like this certain.
Very logic.
He has
yeah.
like that kind of demeanor, right?
Yeah.
It's a good thing. Gio's awesome.
I would like him and
Okay.
Gio to have a conversation. It would be incredible, because you learn so much talking to people like them.
Not us so much.
No, we're knuckleheads.
Licking earwax, yeah.
First of all, don't be jealous. I'll give you some later. Don't worry about it. I got you covered. I got tons of earwax.
You know, and Slick, we sort of got off topic yesterday of what you love. I know we were talking about that today. Do we need to revisit what you love?
He likes shoes.
No, I don't. No, you see?
See, you got off topic also.
I did get off topic on what I love.
So what do you
it's
love,
not
Slick?
shoes. It's my mother and creating while it's quiet. So I like
likes
to wake
that
up early in the
Creating
morning.
while it's quiet.
While it's quiet. Like
So
I
you
love
lock yourself
waking
in the
up
bathroom or
in the morning.
something?
In the morning.
In the morning.
Or you're
Relaxing
a
on my
morning
computer.
meditator.
Correct.
I know a couple of people who have told me that they meditate in the morning when the
Yeah.
sun comes up. So there's their.
It gives it like a nice, yeah.
That's what you like,
How long do you meditate for?
Well, I'll say an hour.
Wow.
really?
And I just chill.
And what do you do? The homicide? What do they call that?
I do not homicide.
I have a.
How long have you been doing it for?
I've been doing it since like I would say a year now. Cause I used to not take time out for myself. I used to like take.
Were
time
you
out
like
for other
over a hypertense individual? Always.
That's what they claim because they used to give me like ADHD
What do you
pills.
claim?
Really?
I didn't feel like I.
Oh, you
needed
took
it.
They thought you were
ADHD medicine?
ADHD?
Yeah, they thought I was. They thought I was hyperactive. In class.
You?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'd like to meet the doctor that's prescribed that.
They prescribed it to, oh no, a teacher prescribed the doctor to tell my mom that I needed
The
the
teacher
pills.
didn't like you or something?
I don't know, maybe
I
she
think you
didn't.
don't like him. He's like so chill.
He's so
Yeah.
laid back.
She didn't know what it
How
said.
much medicine did you take?
I took like I think 6 pills. 2 in
6
the
pills?
morning, 2 in the afternoon, 2 at
How
night.
long ago?
That was like I stopped at like 2009.
And so this is the new you? Maybe it sort of calmed you down.
Wait, how long were
Sorry.
you taking it for?
I was taking it since the 2nd grade.
Oh, wow.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes. And you know, that explains a lot. No wonder
Yeah.
why nothing.
And
Yeah,
once
it's
you
cool.
got off of it, did you feel like you were very anxious and stuff?
No, like I just know that it probably messed up with my system because like I don't know like.
But you're an
if it's
athlete.
me-
You used to run long distance.
I used to run long distance to clear my head. Basically, I didn't even want to win.
Do you ever get panic attacks now?
Oh no, just anxiety. I don't know why. It's
Well,
weird.
it's a
anxiety.
panic attack. Your anxiety. So you do get anxiety.
Yeah.
I get anxiety
Interesting.
too.
Yeah.
Most of our young people get panic attacks.
I actually had a conversation with a friend of mine, and you know, we were talking. He just graduated college and doing real life, and he was like, honestly, school was just, you know, I was diagnosed with anxiety. I didn't even know I had it, and it was really school that gave me the anxiety. And I was like, I definitely feel that because I never had anxiety when I was in high school, but like throughout college, I've have like extreme anxiety. And it's also like the pressure that's put on you and all that. And your thoughts when they run, they just keep running and you don't even know how to stop them.
I do just
That's,
want to kind of put out that there are different types of anxiety because I
Yeah.
know we talk about like there's being anxious and there is anxiety. Like I have anxiety, I have a chemical imbalance, I've had it my whole life. Whereas you can be, and I'm not discrediting you or your friend if you have it. Like I'm not saying anyone doesn't.
No, I totally get you.
But I do want to say like there are people who are like, I have anxiety about this test. I have anxiety. I'm like, no, you're
Not the same
anxious.
No, like
I
there's
just-
a
we're just, like,
complete different
clarify.
version. I literally had
Yeah.
a meltdown and I didn't know my body could go through that phase. It was an actual panic attack where I couldn't even breathe. I was hyperventilating and I literally thought I was gonna die because your body just goes into so much stress that I even remember like feeling like everything around me just like blacked out and all I could hear was like like a ticking bomb.
That's a
in my
panic
head.
attack.
And that was a panic attack.
I had them in college at NYU.
That happened to one of our other producers, and they ended up in the hospital for 3 days.
And we know there's a few producers that actually write to me off the radar, and they're going through this. And it seems that more and more of our youth is going through this. It's a problem that we have to deal with.
Yeah, I think I.
Well, that's the question.
Well, that's what we're trying to
Why?
figure out is the why.
Because I feel a lot.
Well,
of it's
everybody's different. Look at the demeanors in this room.
Yeah.
Everybody, I mean, I'm shocked, but I can see now if you're taking medication over time, it's probably embedded in your DNA. So, and I tell you, when I was going through this, my mother made me run. This is why I asked you. My mother made me run long distance in a T-shirt. It was like -4 degrees, but that had to zap it out. They did everything. They couldn't get it out of me. So everybody has a little bit of something. But our kids, you guys, too much today is going on with this stuff. Too many pills are being handed out, and we're not getting to the core of the problem. We're just doing bad.
Yeah, we don't really address mental health as much as we should.
So here's how we address love on our show. These are our hope hearts. Do you have one?
Yeah, I have one.
Everybody
Take another
has
one. I know Jordan doesn't have one.
What?
Daniel doesn't have one.
What is this?
These are our hope hearts. So we've actually taken this to a whole nother level. Pass
I
this
got
down
hope.
to Daniel. So when you're feeling a little anxious, people use these as worry stones sometimes. Just choose one.
Just pick one.
And they keep it in their pocket. I know people carry it with them in the purse. If you're feeling a little anxious, you can just hold it and rub it. It gives you something to calm down and keep close to your heart.
And if you ever meet somebody who needs a little bit of love, and give it to them and come get another one. Now, Hector, we didn't ask you. What do you love? Why?
Yeah, you weren't in here yesterday. What
I
do you
wasn't.
love?
Not many things. I guess I like the smell of freshly made food, baked, grilled, or otherwise. And I guess I love a good story.
You know, I noticed that you and food have a relationship because you bake, you do real good stuff, you have cookies, all that stuff you bring in there. And I have a feeling that baking thing for you soothes you.
Doing something with my hands soothe me.
Yeah. For me, for some reason, I like to have always something in my hand. If nothing's in my hand, I can't sit still. It's really weird.
You know, Gio went to school and he wouldn't shut up. And the teacher called me and says, your son wants to be the teacher. So I made a button. And Gio used to rub it when he wanted to talk. And it sort of cured him from...
You know,
now, he denies
we
that.
can put a pin back on these or these metal backings, like the magnetic ones. They can be a pin.
Or we could do this. We could put a shot of booze.
I threw a block.
Or you could do that too. What'd you get on your heart, Ev?
I got hope.
There you go. What'd you get?
I got sing, but I don't know if I can sing.
Sing?
Yeah.
Woody Allen can sing.
Everybody can sing.
Everybody can sing. doesn't
She
mean
just
I'm
can't sing good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like
You just
Singing
can't
is
sing.
therapeutic.
Daniel, what'd you get?
I got yes.
You're the yes man.
That's the answer.
No, you remember the movie
Answer is
Yes,
yes.
Man?
Yeah.
Remember the
Whatever it
movie?
is.
Yeah.
Where he
Can you give me
says he's
$5?
just gonna try everything and say yes.
Every time
Yes.
somebody asks a question, you can only say yes.
Ken says we can put magnets on the back.
Yeah, you can stick a magnet in it. I'm going to use this as an earring. What do you think?
Definitely.
I don't know.
Definitely.
If we have two more, I would love to make this.
You can do it as
Yeah.
What
As
do
a
you think,
magnet.
right? I can get my
I don't know.
earpiece and walk around like this. Now this, we take it apart. You go like this, right? And you take a little booze, you take a shot, and that's it.
So whenever you guys need a little hope, you can always come and hang out with us. Our show, our theater is always open. Just to come out, hang out, have a cup of coffee. Tell our crew that all the time. You are our extended family. It's always a safe place to land, and that's part of what we love to do so much is
Want some love.
give everyone a safe
We
place
were
to
just
land.
talking about
Spread your wings and hang out.
And if you see the crew on the street, walk up to them and say, hey, I know you're from 2020 Vision, and you too could be on the show.
Let's do a 6-second meme.
Yeah.
You guys?
6-second me.
Can't wait to see your 6-second meme.
Let's watch it again.
Thanks for joining us, everyone, on our 12 to 2 hour. Wow, tomorrow, again, drive time 9 a.m. I don't even know who we have tomorrow. I'm going to have to check that out. Oh, I do. Leslie Carmen joining us at 9 a.m. tomorrow
Leslie.
morning. Have a great day, everyone. Be kind to each other. Have hope. Spread love. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place.
And wash your hands and don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.